Let's get this show on the road. Ah. Oh. Sorry about that. Hello and welcome back everyone to Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, Golden Wildfire, Overanalyzed playthrough. I'm Brad Motts, this is
Spiky,
and I feel like I should have rehearsed this a little better than I did. But yeah, last time Claude decided that the best strategy for this brilliant strategist to do would be to cede all our territory except the capital to the enemy, affording them all our resources, affording them all our fortifiable strongholds, affording them all our defensible locations, and waiting for a bigger army to show up.
Yep. I also love one of the strategies here. I don't think I said it last time, but why would we want to make a bridge?
Move to forward a bridge and make a new path.
So that they can go, like, how are we that confident that we think, let's put a bridge so that they can go in from two directions?
Because when we get into gameplay,
we're going to start instantly.
We're going to start doing, yeah, you know how it is.
Well, here we go.
Hang in there, everyone. We'll turn this around. Just you wait. The port can't.
I forgot how to play tricks.
Use everything in your power to
probably like that or something.
Fearless leader finally
Fearless
makes
leader. He always sounds so dictatorial when he says that.
Yeah, I don't like them calling him fearless leader. It's just
you to maintain our defense.
Oh, glorious leader.
Wait, did they last time call him Supreme Leader Claude?
Supreme Leader Snoop.
Like, what's going on?
Nice work. Keep it up.
The one more is gone.
This is such an OP.
Hey, Scott Frygoose.
Okay, we need to go stabilize the front lines. Just make sure they don't steal any of our
Steal, yeah.
back. We captured the port. This does not bode well. Launch our surprise attack.
No, not the surprise.
What?
Huh?
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 What?
They set up an ambush inside the city.
They
set an ambush inside the city. Can't say I expected that. Me neither, Claude. How did you let them take a full army?
How is that possible?
They snuck a full
And this guy's supposed to
army.
be smart.
They snuck a full army in under our noses. How? There's no reasonable
No,
explanation.
these guys are
for that.
confirmed doorknob liquor.
There is no explanation for this.
There's nothing defensible about that. Nothing at all.
This is genuinely like the buying, 200 chickens for 200 pieces.
Oh, on The Apprentice.
It's just like, what were you thinking? It's just wrong.
Looting at a time like this.
I mean, what other time do you think they should do it? Seems now's as good a time as any, really.
Then again, we always do say that in wartime, banditry is less.
Yeah, banditry is definitely less prevalent in wartime, but if you are a bandit and you're looking to get some quick gold. Oh, well, what I'm saying is people won't turn to banditry if they weren't doing it already.
Oh, okay.
But under the idea that they are doing banditry, I think a time of crisis would be a pretty good time to do it. It's a very dangerous lifestyle though, so I don't see like Tim from down the road.
Oh, his Holst. With a weird katana.
Fear not. Host Sigisvald Goneril has arrived. I shall deliver Deirdre from
What
the
will this
hands
clown
of
do?
the enemy.
Oh, well, the funny thing is, I don't know why we're surprised we're
I
here.
am him.
I don't know why we're surprised that he's here. If you think about the fact that
I will crush the Empire forces. Everyone, follow me.
This is our last location.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we're surprised.
I don't know why I said what's this clown gonna do, and then it made me the clown. So.
It made you the clown. You are now the clown.
I am a clown.
Oh. Wait.
What?
Damn. Sick to death of these things getting them. I'd be surprised if we hadn't dropped frames. didn't have the thing plugged in.
Didn't have the computer plugged in.
No, I didn't. Anyway,
The setup was scuffed, guys.
setup was scuffed. The first
Isn't there any way
5 minutes are a problem.
Unwatchable.
Oh no.
The thief left. If you can tell with the tone of my voice, I can't. I couldn't care.
Balthus and their allies appeared.
Weirdly, having said that, I kind of feel like I do care now. Like I'm a little bit annoyed.
All right.
What's that little chain ball thing on the end of his
Attack.
Yeah, it's the keychain.
cuff?
Yes,
His car keys?
it's car keys.
Wait, isn't that Balti? What's he doing fighting for the Empire?
Balti.
It's a suede Balti.
Isn't that Baltimore? Oh. Wait, we just have ships out here, but we can't call in the pontoon strategy because we're not
Yeah.
smart enough. Well, I'm going to.
I mean, Claude's here. You know, he's not.
He's bringing the.
Oh, I guess that's close enough.
He's bringing the average IQ down.
He really is.
What do you mean? I guess
But-
that's close enough.
I was about to take this stronghold, and I was like, no, wait, I'm about to take a stronghold. You can come to that one.
Powerful too.
But yeah, it's. The problem is, everyone says that the
Just because,
consensus in story is that he's really smart.
just because
so I
they're
guess he
saying
must be
Claude is really smart doesn't mean that he's actually really smart.
Ladies and gentlemen, use your brains, use your logic. You might find that it's actually more potent than the writers and the characters and what they're telling you to think.
Don't be the guy who I can just say, look, the sky's red. Don't be the guy who's going, yep, the sky's red. Be the guy who says, incorrect, it's blue. It's kind of blue, dark blue. It's not red.
Why would I comply with an enemy's request? Besides, you are clearly outmatched.
Reputation as the illustrious king of grappling would take a hit.
Why did he sound like he was getting damage while he was delivering that line?
I hit him again. I hope that didn't do anything
Take
here.
out one of the
He's just dead now. Can't get it.
Balti!
Balti!
Why don't you join us instead?
Remember, don't call them Nordics, call them Baltics.
The Baltics thing.
Yeah, because they're around the Baltics. So they're Balties. That honestly sounds like some sort of slur, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Balties just doesn't sound right. I don't think you should say that.
Units, attack! Follow me!
Ferdinand, you are. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it. Like, don't make us cool.
Don't make me kill you.
Make me destroyed.
Oh my goodness. Now they can't bombard us anymore.
It is a noble duty to protect the people. We must.
Oh my god. Ferdinand von Ire.
I must not fail here. This is for the future of the Empire. We captured their tree.
I don't know why they're doing such an all-out assault against us. They can just sit there and wait for us to starve. Because we don't have any territory. We have this alone.
Yeah, this is one case.
The fact that we're winning here is just such ludonarrative dissonance. It's unreal. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We should be just crushed by an overwhelming force here.
Yeah, they can bring everyone here. This is the last place left. Just bring everyone here.
Yep.
No matter who comes for me.
Realistically, we
You're past
should...
the point of no return if you've taken everywhere but the
Yeah,
capital.
if they've taken everywhere. Realistically, we should just be...
My ambitions
We should just be looking out and just seeing
We must withdraw
tens of
and regroup.
thousands of men, and then we have like what, 1,000 likes in here. And it's like, it's all well and good, you know.
We won. I want to hear
Yeah,
those
we
victory
won.
cheers, folks.
Until the next army comes in.
Yep.
Probably planning a second
Oh
assault
yeah,
after
exactly.
they regroup.
Smartest thing Claude has ever said.
Yeah.
Actually happens.
He's
I
recognised that the
Claude's
guys
so
that are gonna kill
stupid.
us-
Claude's so stupid. I'd actually say like, if he said 2 + 2 = 4,
Look,
I'd start
the
doubting it.
Imperial army is retreating.
Wow.
Why?
I would see it,
How? What
Hilda,
are we-
but the camera would have to be around the other way.
Steady, Hilda. Don't get too excited just yet. We've only
Yeah, we're
repelled the
sitting here
first
waiting
wave
to
of
die.
Yeah,
Practically.
we're just the 1st
We're in
wave.
one
What are we
flipping
doing?
city.
This is
We've
one of
got
those
no
cases.
chance.
This is one of those cases where having a really good fortress will only take you so far. You know.
Yeah.
Because on the one hand, yes, having a really good fortress is really good.
And you can siege a fortress with, like, approximately 10 times the forces that they have in the fortress.
And don't get me wrong, a fortress will keep you going, and especially if you, still have supply lines and the like, you can still get supplies and stuff. And at that point, it basically becomes an indefinite siege where you can't really take them. But in this situation, we don't have anyone coming to help us, so we are just sitting in here waiting to die, effectively. Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
We're not sitting in here and then they're wasting all this manpower just surrounding us, effectively, where they could be deploying it in somewhere else. What else are they doing? They have Aryan Road, we know that. That's already happened.
Yeah.
So they have Aryan Road. They have Garreg Mach. So they're on a very easy winning assault against Ferdiad. Or well, against Fargus as a whole. They probably haven't got to Ferdiad, but we're on a very, very easy winning assault against Fargus. And what are they doing wasting time over here,
I do find it weird that he's, like, more tanned than...
He is very tanned.
Like, look at him versus his sister there.
Yeah,
It's bizarre.
I think maybe they thought that he would get tanned because of the mountain.
Because he's close...
The mountain sun.
Yeah, because he's close to Elmira, and Elmira's... Everyone's tanned in Elmira.
The atmosphere is just heavy. The atmosphere is just really heavy in Fodlan, so when you get, like, onto that mountain, there's just no atmosphere left.
Like, he borderline looks like he's got Claude's skin tone.
Yeah. There's no atmosphere left.
Does it turn out that their mum or dad is Elmiran or something?
He's taking full rays from the sun. He's taking, if you bring one of those UV detectors, how much is what's a dangerous amount of UV?
UV
it just goes off the
this,
charts.
bro.
I expect they'll have plenty of reinforcements at the ready.
Yeah, that's why we're cooked, mate.
This fella just says tanning bed. What, you mean lying outside?
Sharp
And
as
then he
ever,
just
Holst. I was thinking
cuts
the
in
same thing.
and stands in
We're
front
not
of
out
him.
of the woods just
Sharp as ever.
Sharp as ever, Holst.
Sharp as ever.
Who are they performing to? Look, they're all looking this way. Who am I? Is the player in this cutscene? Because it feels like they're all facing
I
us,
guess they're supposed to be facing their army. That kind of thing.
But you still have your plan.
Yeah, we're going full, like,
I
holdo
believe it is
maneuver
high
on this.
time you explain exactly what scheme you hold up your sleeve.
Just keep your eyes on the enemy and you'll know soon enough. Assuming the plan actually
What, we're just
succeeds,
gonna...
that is.
Oh, look at the enemy. Do you see that?
There is
that
no
Elmiran army behind
amount.
them?
There is no amount of trust you could have for a person for them to say, "Oh, don't worry about it," while they tell you to fight more an endless onslaught of enemies.
Yep.
Like, you're being sent to your death here. There's no amount of trust you could have for a person to get you through that on the grounds that, oh, I've got a plan. Oh, what's the plan? Just trust me, bro.
Claude, let's be honest here, Claude. Can it and just
like,
tell us we're cooked.
It's like Poe in Last Jedi. Like, he was completely within his rights to do that mutiny.
Yeah.
Because Holdo just wouldn't say anything. Like, what is he supposed to do? She's out there like, oh yeah, don't worry, I've got a plan. I've got a plan.
Eventually it'll work. Something. It's like, if you're not going to tell anyone about your plan, even we're the high commanders, and he's not telling us for some reason. That doesn't even make sense in this situation. Why doesn't he just say, anyway, I've got good ties with the Elmiran army.
Yeah.
So
how is he out here telling all his commanders, yeah, I've got a plan? It's like, if I were one of them right now, I'd be saying, okay, well, who's involved in this plan then?
And also,
none of us are.
I find it hilarious.
Are you doing this yourself?
He isn't even doing this for any reason, because even if you say he doesn't want to tell them the Elmiran army is involved, they'll fucking work it out once they see the Elmiran army is involved.
Yeah, well, he thinks he's going to get pushback.
So he's just delaying it until it actually happens, and then he'll get pushback.
But the weird thing is, I'm pretty sure at this point, they don't care. They wouldn't mind getting an army to bail them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's that or certain death.
Yeah.
Enough with the theatrics.
Wow, we actually have someone with a brain here.
Christ, these people have grown a backbone at last.
Well, if that's what our leader
No, don't encourage him, Holst. He's being a shit leader and you know it.
Well, if that's what our leader says. Sorry, Holst, do you act like this with your army? You are probably one of the worst leaders if that's the case. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna not tell anyone anything.
If you are satisfied
Oh
with that,
god,
Lord
this game
Holst,
is
then it
aggravating.
will have
This
to
is
suffice.
actually... Everyone's acting like a flipping moron.
Yeah, I mean, well, Claude's supposed to be the smartest guy in the room, and his IQ might actually be negative.
Yeah.
This guy could get so many wrong answers that they'd have to somehow say, no, you failed the test. He'd put more answers. He'd, like, write down a little box and then tick his own box.
Ask why he's being so vague. Yeah, grill him more. Not that it's gonna
I
matter.
don't get it. Why are you still being so tight-lipped about this plan?
Just keeping my promise to a certain individual who also happens to be the linchpin.
Okay,
of
so
this
what?
entire
Nadir just
So
said.
Nadir said, "Don't tell anyone?"
"Oh, don't tell anyone. I want to be a big surprise when I show up. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna rock up like the Undertaker. I'll be like, wow, look, WWE, wow. Calm down.
And Lawrence, apologies
You should
in
be
advance.
saying Holst apologies in advance, because you're about to use the very army that he's been fighting against his entire adult life to bail you out of a situation that you didn't need to put us in the first
Feels
place.
somewhat disquieting.
Oh,
very
what is
well.
it actually going to
I
be?
shall
Is it
wait
going
to
to?
see just what it is
Are
you've
we
been
saying it's going to
scheming.
be Count Gloucester is
Oh,
going
let's
to
see
turn
what you've been
coat?
scheming.
Is Count Gloucester going to turn coat?
I'm
If Count Gloucester turns coat,
struggling to care.
God, if Count Gloucester turns coat, that's so bad for Count Gloucester.
That's so bad for the Empire as well. Why didn't they take him as a prisoner of war when they had the chance?
Yeah, that's definitely bad for the Empire, but it's also really bad for Gloucester because Gloucester land's just going to get raised from that.
Yeah.
The Empire has more than enough troops. It's not going to matter. My controller's nearly dead, so like my controller's nearly as dead as my appreciation for this game.
Get the controllers in there and switch over to mine.
Okay.
You're not gonna
But to be
need.
clear,
We're not gonna
if
need
this
controllers
plan
for a
of yours
bit. There's loads of
fails,
plot
the
going on.
alliance is finished. We will no longer be able to resist the Empire.
He said that with a smile on his
I'm well
face.
aware. Failure isn't an option.
Did you see that? He had a smile on his face.
Yeah, he was happy about that.
No, I'd like.
Little
Whoops. Oh no! They know we play Kirby Air Ride.
yeah, little shout outs to all of the what? It really wants to.
Me.
I'm making my muscles proud.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Yep, definitely stronger now.
It wants to check every time someone does something. Wow.
One step closer to my goal.
It was 2 levels.
Okay.
Pudding?
Pudding? Take a drink every time the controls connect.
I want
Don't.
to grow even.
Okay, I think we're good. Nope, never
No,
mind.
we're still. Yep, there you go. There you go.
It does it on every level. That's weird.
I'm getting strong.
There's something to be said for that. I don't know what's to be said for that, but there's something to be said for it. We got all of this stuff, and here. Wow. And we got Balthus, and we got Holst, and we got
I've got
10
10
renown.
renown.
Think it'll do it again.
Nah, we're out of gameplay.
Move the injured soldiers to the rear. All those who can fight.
He's just
reform
shouting
your
that in
ranks.
Bernadetta's
In
face.
Bernadetta's
He's just
face.
screaming at her. Like there's just no need.
As soon as we are prepared, we will launch another attack on Deirdre.
Another one? Why don't we just, wait for Count Berkeley's?
Our enemy is exhausted, while we have plenty of soldiers who are unharmed and able to fight. This is the most opportune time to strike.
Oh, there's
Lord
Ladislava.
Ferdinand.
Ladislava, take your flying units and fly over their walls.
Yeah.
General Ladislava. We've been
She's
waiting for
actually
you.
in Wyvern
Has
Knight
Count
equipment.
Berkeley's arrived.
No,
Nope.
he has yet to depart the Empire. There has been some suspicious activity in southern Leicester that has made the minister
What?
wary to proceed.
Why would he care? We still have overwhelming forces, and even if Count Gloucester betrays us or whatever, I presume they didn't just go, oh yeah, you can keep all the fortresses and everything. Realistically, Count Gloucester's men have likely been separated and spaced out throughout the army, so they can't really do anything individually. They're just in certain units randomly. So that would be little more than, like, even if he did do it and, oh, we're going to fight against you now, he's either, one, in a prison, or two, if they randomly wanted to have him in their army, going to be surrounded by Imperial troops who will very quickly stab him in the back. And all of his men will suffer the same fate of, well, you know, they're in units of men, platoons of men, and there is only one or two of them against, like, 8
I gotta say, this
Imperials.
I'm really waiting for this because I really want it to be the case that Gloucester is a double agent, because if it's the case, then that is Claude's character shattered and gone forever.
Yep.
He will be unambiguously the most awful scumbag in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
For not telling Lawrence about the plan, for not defending the location instead of using his amazing scheme to defeat the army, while they raped and pillaged all the villages between Myrddin and Deirdre.
Yep.
How many villages do you think lost their lives, or their livelihoods, just so your precious little army wouldn't suffer a single casualty?
Yeah, that is crazy.
What a disgraceful leader. What a disgusting man.
Suspicious activity, you say? Do we have any idea what the Alliance is plotting?
Not to my knowledge.
No, I don't know.
sir. As much as it pains me to say it, perhaps we should fall back until we know more.
Why?
What do you mean fall back?
What?
Just sit outside.
Just sit there. Just sit there.
You just need to sit there. You don't need to fall back.
They won't magically poof.
Why does everyone cede ground every chance they get?
I don't know. As soon as anything happens, they just think, oh, we need to run. Ooh, I've got an idea. Watch this. Let's run backwards.
And yet here we stand, on the precipice of victory.
He seems pretty happy. Wait,
General Ladislava.
another one. Another wyvern.
Her drip actually looks like rustier than hers, you know? Like, it looks discoloured.
Yeah, she's old. She's been in this war too long.
It's
And
just
what
a
do
load
they
of tea
report?
stains.
Wait, it kind of looks on her like portrait. It looks pristine, but then in the actual thing, it looks really dirty. In the model, it looks really, really dirty. So that's bizarre.
Gloucester soldiers have launched a surprise attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin. We've lost control of the bridge.
Who gives two tiddly tonks? Yeah, no. Who gives two tiddly tonks? I don't know why. I don't understand.
This is completely and utterly laughable.
Yeah. How did they surprise attack it? What did they do? Genuinely.
And
did you just station all the
everything
Gloucester
I
soldiers there?
And everything I just said just came to pass.
Yep, just came to pass.
Everything I just said.
Claude has literally...
Claude is an awful person now.
Claude has managed to be such a shit leader that he allowed the Imperial army to literally have their way with Leicester. Like, bent over that barrel. Doesn't matter. He just didn't care. He didn't care, so his awesome scheme would work.
Do you think everyone, like... Do you think all of the Empire was just, like,
What are
really
they gonna
kind about it? They just went in and said, hey, there's no soldiers here, so we're taking this. We just put a little Empire flag, and they're like, oh, don't worry, just keep doing what you're doing. We're not going to do anything. We're not gonna
They
do
thought,
anything."
for some reason, Claude naively thought that Count Gloucester saying, no, I'll throw down my arms, wouldn't mean that the Imperials would still go, haha, that's cool. So we get to do whatever we want to your citizenry, right?
And what the bloody hell was he going to do if they said, hey, if Gloucester goes like, hey, I want to work for you instead, and they go like, nice, nice. For the next 6 months, you're going to be a prisoner of war. If you still feel like that, we're deploying you in the kingdom. If he's not deployed here, the plan's gone wrong.
Well, no, even if...
He had no control over what the Empire was going to do.
It doesn't
and
matter.
yet, luckily, Locally, they
Even-
decided to deploy Count Gloucester
with his army.
With his army.
Even if he is deployed here, if he doesn't have his troops, if
Yeah.
there are Imperial troops under him, then he is in a room with a bunch of people who would just say no.
No, we are not going to follow your orders if your orders are to turn against.
What does the Great Bridge of
Hey,
Merdin...
you know your second in command here. He has orders. Hey, it's me, your second in command. The Empire gave me orders to stab the shit out of you if it turned out that you were actually a double agent.
Ooh, could you not?
So let's see. If he isn't deployed in Leicester, the plan's gone wrong. The plan's bunked. The plans are bust. If he isn't deployed, so if he isn't deployed in Leicester, the plans are bust. If he isn't deployed with his men, the plans are bust. If he isn't even deployed at all, the plans are bust. He has to be deployed with his men in Leicester for this plan to work.
And this doesn't even make any sense still, because what are they going to say next? They're going to say, oh no, well actually, Count Gloucester, he took the Great Bridge of Merdin and, oh no, we're stranded now. So, no,
you see, now it's
have-
a pincer.
No, because that's not even a pincer, because they can pincer the Great Bridge of Merdin.
Because they have the other side of the Merdin, and we've just pushed them up to the other side of the Merdin, so they're going to attack the Merdin from both sides.
And what are we going to do in fucking Deirdre, half the
We're
continent
going
away?
to have to walk all the way to the Great Bridge of Merdin
Also,
instead
they can
of
get
just
supplies.
defending the location.
They can also get supplies and whatever they need from Garreg Mac, because they have that.
We could have stayed in Merdin and not done anything about it. We could have sent some troops over to Garreg Mac if Rhea needed them.
Yep.
And we could have just sat there. Instead, oh my god, I just realised,
Yep.
because they decided that they had to go through Leicester to get to Garreg Mac.
Yep. They wouldn't even take Garreg Mac.
Because Claude's an arsehole,
Yep.
Rhea's lost her home.
Yep.
Every other church-affiliated person has lost their home.
The kingdom is in the shit too now.
The kingdom's in the shit.
Hey, I
because
tell
they
you what.
He's ruined everything.
He's ruined everything. Low-key, actually, Dark Horse Imperial General. Claude out here. Dark Horse Imperial General.
Claude von Regan.
We anticipate that House Gloucester and Ordelia's forces...
Cordelia doesn't have
will
forces.
seize the
Lysithea
lands
made
that
that
belong to House
fucking
Lycaon.
abundantly clear to us.
Oh no, not Ordelia forces. Jesus Christ. Stay consistent for 2 lines, why
She
don't you?
made it abundantly clear she'd have no reason to lie to us. She made it absolutely goddamn fucking fine fiddly fucking certain that she had no forces in her territory.
Yep. Oh, like, remember when she was like, oh, I get some troops, but we don't really have any, like... You know, she was really
Lysithea
apologetic,
had no-
borderline embarrassed about the
she
fact
had
that...
no reason to lie to us, and now you're going to say, oh, they were just fucking hiding them in
Yeah,
a bush.
they're just
They were
hiding
just in
them.
some bush somewhere.
That... I mean, Ferdinand's like, oh no, you have the overwhelming arms advantage, the overwhelming men advantage, the overwhelming territory advantage. They have this city, which you're currently sieging with your men,
Yep.
and a bridge that you can attack from both sides. How is this a problem, Ferdinand? This is a problem like you...
Count Gloucester
Like,
was
this is
deceiving
as
us
much
all
of a problem as you flipped your egg wrong in the morning and the yolk didn't turn out right. That is the problem for you right now. That is how much of a problem this should
Yep.
be.
Their pet cat, their pet, like, kitten, has gone... And now they're going, oh no! We're going to get mauled by a tiger!
Oh no! You know, I don't get this at all. I can't wait for this scene to end so I can cool down from this crash out.
Yeah.
What? We've been tricked.
Count Gloucester was deceiving us all along.
It's
I
over,
don't
guys.
know- Why are you acting like this is a problem?
Well, to be fair, Bernadetta's character has been flanderized.
Like, I would say, like, remember when... remember when we
True crash
decided...
out.
Remember when we decided that defending the Bridge of Merdin was not feasible when the Empire was attacking us from one side?
Yeah.
And now it's attacking us from 2 sides and we're undefeatable, apparently.
Yep.
Seems we've blundered right
Oh,
into the
trap!
Lord and his schemes.
Literally nothing like a trap. This is not a trap.
We have to return retreat. Get out of here. Find someplace.
They're a continent away. How did you even get that message? What kind of roided up carrier pigeons have they got here? That's got to be the size of France away. They went from like they went all the way from like
Bozo
what?
wrote this garbage.
They've literally sent a message from like Vienna to Vienna to Venice.
Yeah.
Calm yourself, Bernadetta.
I don't even know why she's a leader.
For the good of their
Like,
soldiers.
you know, the funny thing is,
Alright.
Edelgard sits out here in Three Houses like, oh, I want to establish a meritocracy. Why didn't you start that sooner rather than later? Bernadetta's dead weight.
Yep, she is absolutely.
Bernadetta's absolutely, especially in this game where she's flanderized right to hell.
Yeah, she just
'Cause
screams and cries all day.
Three Houses makes it clear through some ludonarrative harmony of the personal skill that although she, you know, screams and shouts, when she's actually in danger, even in a little bit of danger, she's bloody scary to fight against. She actually fights like a flipping demon when she thinks she's in danger, and she's actually a pretty good combatant at the end of the day. And there's a lot of things that she's good at. She just isn't very confident unless she's about to die.
And this is just a complete numbnuts who's just constantly screaming, crying, and going like, "Oh, we need to run away!
No, we need to run! Like that. Oh no, don't eat me!"
Talk about it. Talk about. I mean, it doesn't get worse than this. It doesn't get more. Nepo higher than this.
Like, seriously, in Three Houses, yeah, she'd be saying she wanted to be in her room in Garreg Mac.
Yeah.
But at least she'd just be mumbling that in the back instead of the moment something went wrong, she'd be going like, or something.
We shall begin an orderly march
Okay.
to the Great Bridge.
We shall begin
What?
in orderly march.
No, don't!
All the way down there.
Ferdinand, continue sieging Deirdre.
Ferdinand.
The capital is more important.
Ferdinand just decided he wanted to travel the
my God.
whole distance.
Basically the entirety of Leicester.
Yeah, the
He's
whole
walking
like,
the
yeah.
entirety of Leicester.
We're walking, and this is a continent, so we are actually thinking about like the span of Germany here or something.
Yeah.
Like the whole span of France.
The tip
We're-
to the tail of France.
We're out here going from the English Channel.
We're walking from Andorra to Portugal.
We're going from the English Channel all the way down
Oh, I can't believe
to the
this
Mediterranean.
I can't believe
By
this.
the time you get there, they'll all be dead.
Yeah, especially orderly march. That's going to take a while. Marches do take a while.
Though the enemy may give chase, stopping is not an option. We must maintain our course for the Empire. and
What, they're
let
just gonna
nothing
chase
deter
you,
us.
like run behind you? Me and Claude are just gonna, mildly wander behind you and run half a continent.
What is the... Why? Why is he doing this?
Understood.
At least leave some people
Wherever you
behind
take
to
us.
siege
Guys,
with.
I know we're
What actually is the point?
I know distant. I know like humans are we're unbeaten for distance hunting, but I think this is a little excessive.
What is the point? If you take the capital, you win.
Yeah.
Unambiguously.
Well, if they take the capital now, then they just have Murden.
Yeah.
So then you can deal with Murden.
And
Claude is sitting there.
Gloucester is not feasible for them to take because you have the north of Gloucester, you have the south of Gloucester, and you have the west because you have Garreg Mac.
And you apparently don't have, and apparently there's no defensible positions in Gloucester.
Yep, no defensible positions in Gloucester. The first time you just steamrolled it the first time. I can't believe he let that happen to his territory. He let it happen to his territory. He let the Empire walk through his territory and do God knows what to his citizenry.
Yeah, I mean, no, there is no Gloucester territory. There is no Gloucester territory.
They took all the food.
AOL
they
2.
took all the weapons. They took all the armor.
They took all your kids.
They kicked out people from houses. And, like
They
a couple
ate your kids.
A couple of guys sat there and kicked some guys out and said, "You know what? I think I'll take this for my summer home." And just kicked out the inhabitants. Told them to piss off.
They've eaten your kids. They've eaten your kids.
All of this happened to the citizenry, and we're gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, it was a great plan."
Great
because,
plan.
because we minimised casualties. You assholes! You assholes!
We maximised casualties.
You maximised casualties of the citizenry, the peasantry,
Yeah.
who is supposed to... No. Oh, now, actually, you know what? I've just realised why Claude didn't want to tell Lawrence about the plan at all. Because
yeah.
someone with as much noblesse oblige as Lawrence Hellman Gloucester
Yeah.
would never agree to a plan as stupid as this, as dangerous,
As bloodthirsty.
as bloodthirsty, as dangerous to his populace that he is sworn to protect and serve.
Yeah.
He would never agree to that, and that's why he didn't tell him.
For now,
Crashing out.
all we
Still
can do
crashing
is
out.
Still crashing out.
part of
Oh
our
my
host
goodness
makes it
me.
back to the Empire
All we can do
safe.
is pray that any part of our host, any part of our army
Why?
makes it back.
Why are you scared?
Oh, I hope we make it back with, our entire army that has supplies from Garagmak and has spread throughout the entirety of one of the 3 major continental superpowers.
Oh, no. Why don't you
Have you not occupied
sit
Leicester?
outside, Deirdre?
Have you not occupied Leicester? Because if you notice, it's a pretty big country. If you haven't occupied it, you haven't taken it. So have they just walked through with this little unit of men, and this is it? And they're just sat here going, yeah, we conquered them.
Oh my goodness.
Because if you have occupied it, you've occupied such a vast area that there has to be at least, we are easily saying in the tens of thousands of men for all of those, all those little villages, fortresses, towns, cities that it takes to get to here, this side of the country. You're not occupying Russia by walking to Moscow and then going, we have you, we got you. And
No,
you
but-
just walk
no, hold
through
on a second.
every other town and act like,
Hold
no,
on a
we don't
second.
need to take
We
those.
were told it was occupied.
Yeah. So there has got to be a vast amount. There's a vast amount of there's a vast amount of people just lying about, sat there in the territories that Ferdinand's just going to be gathering up as he goes back down like he's playing Pikmin.
Forgive me, Edelgard. I may not be able to keep my promise.
Your promise was take one city. You couldn't keep that. You should be fired from your position as a general. You should be fired. This is one of the saddest military blunders. You could just take the city. You will not get attacked from behind in time, absolutely not. It's going to take like a year for them to get here. And it's going to take you a year to go down there. How are you orderly going to march back? Edelgard won't even remember you by the time you get to her. Like, well, by the time you get back to the Empire, she's going to be like, what promise? Sorry, I really don't know.
The Imperial army is on the run. Looks like my plan went off without a hitch.
That was not a plan. That was not a plan. It's like me saying, hey, guys, I have a little plan. 2 completely unrelated forces are going to fight, and then I'm going to act like that was my plan. He had no way of predicting this would happen. Again, there's like 12 different variables at play, all of which he has no control over. He doesn't have any control over this situation. He effectively just went, hang on. Like, he could have just as easily said, okay, we're just going to fake surrender and then betray them. Why didn't Claude just surrender? Why didn't we just surrender entirely and then betray them? Actually, what's the point? What was the point in having them take everything except for Deirdre? Only for them to go, oh, well, ta-da, here we are. What is the point in them taking every single little thing except for Deirdre, and then we do this weird plan? We could have just avoided any bloodshed, surrendered, okay, we won't fight you at all, and then let them go and do their thing, and then when being opportunistic, when the going looks tough, we just attack them. Because at the end of the day, Gloucester, if Gloucester didn't turn coat here, we were dead. If Gloucester didn't turn coat, we're dead. If this plan didn't work in any one of the numerous ways it shouldn't have worked, really, we're all dead. If we, I don't know, just all agree that, hey, if they actually go on, have a meeting and say, let's just surrender, but if they look like they're doing badly, let's all just turn coat and say, nah, we're kicking you out. It's not like you surrendering is going to make them less likely to trust you. Why does Count Gloucester surrendering, why is that so... Oh, wow! Amazing! Like, It's not like he wasn't fighting to kill us. You could, you know, you could lose people in those chapters. So, Gloucester's men were clearly willing to kill for it. Like, Raphael could be here with an arrow in his chest going, oh, that plan was so brilliant. Especially this fake arrow. Like, no, it's not a fake arrow. You're dead.
According to a messenger from my father, Gloucester forces have launched a
messenger?
attack
No,
on the
an
great
email.
village of Murder.
You got an email from him. You got an email. He sent that. What? How did you get a messenger? A messenger from your father. Your father is in the Far East. Your father is in Goneril territory. In the Far East. And then the Far South in the Great Bridge of Myrddin is where it is. So a messenger managed to get a message from the Great Bridge of Myrddin to the far east of the continent to the far northwest to Deirdre. And you're telling me this isn't old news? No, this news is so old there's mold growing on it.
What did you say?
The Imperial forces were caught completely off guard and have been driven back. The bridge is once again...
Great, they have one bridge pincered between two large Imperial forces. What do they do? Again, a fortress is good, and it's immaculate to have, so when you're actually in an active war situation. But if your war situation looks like 1 million men over there and our 10 guys who are sitting in a gamer chair, we're dead.
I'm back. Oh, wait, what happened? The Imperial forces were completely off guard and have been driven back. The bridge is once again under Alliance control. This is actually in a fantasy world, isn't it?
He also said that Count Ordelia is working with Count Gloucester.
Oh,
to
the guy who
fortify
didn't
Southern
have any
Ulster.
territory.
Yeah, he doesn't have anyone. We were lied to explicitly. The writer lied to us. Lysithea lied to us. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable at all. She had no reason to. It was treated as gospel when she said it. Everything like that. You can misguide the reader if you have a character who does have a reason to lie and who for whatever reason could be seen as untrustworthy. Then you can have them lie to our face, because we do have reasons to believe, you know, if you give a reason for their ulterior motive, then that makes sense. You know, like, I don't know, Ashnard lying about his pet goldfish. I don't know where that's going, but Ashnard lying about his pet goldfish. If he doesn't want you to know about it, if he doesn't want anyone to know about it, then he'll lie that he doesn't have a pet goldfish. And then we can find out he has a pet goldfish. Maybe he's just insecure about having a pet goldfish. But that would at least be a reason, and we wouldn't necessarily trust Ashnard about him having a pet goldfish. Lysithea has no reason to lie about her father's forces, has no reason to lie about anything going on here.
And she's a character that we should be able to trust.
There's just
she's a
absolutely no
protagonist.
reason. It's as insane as having the narrator themselves go, and then Claude died, and then having Claude show back up. That doesn't make sense. That's just inconsistent.
Yeah.
You're just not writing for us. You're just making shit up as you go.
Using a false surrender to draw the enemy into a disadvantageous position. I take it that...
How? Okay, that's all very well and good, but how in God's green one is this a disadvantageous position? For some reason, despite the fact that...
How did we hide two entire armies?
I don't understand.
How did we hide two
Honestly, don't
sizable
understand.
armies from the Empire?
Yeah.
How did we do that? How? Where were they hiding? The bush over there?
Remember the whole thing about Lysithea being like, oh, well, my dad can't fight, because then if he did, then the Empire would be like, oh no, we have to fight them too, or something. It's just... So they didn't take Ordelia territory because they were like, oh, we won't do anything, honest.
Yeah, they just blagged real hard.
Look, you can't you can't do a stupid plan and then just make the enemy even dumber.
Yep.
Just to make the plan work. Under any sensible leader, this plan doesn't work.
I have a secret plan. Guys, I have a secret plan. It's going to go off without a hitch. I'm going to get life insurance, then shoot myself in the head, and then hopefully it won't hit my brain in all the right places, and I won't die, and then I'll, like, do some life insurance fraud. That doesn't make any fucking sense as a plan. That's just hoping that you don't accidentally kill yourself with a certain death situation.
Like, look, and if any sensible leader obviously doesn't take Gloucester and let him use his own men, obviously doesn't deploy him in Leicester instead of somewhere else, or even just keep him as a prisoner of war. No sensible leader doesn't go and take Ordelia territory anyway, because there's resources there. There's food, weapons, armor probably that you can pilfer from the enemy side. There's soldiers that you can browbeat into joining you. There's Ordelia who you can threaten into signing his territory in as a vassal of the Empire.
Just pilfer their women, children, and elderly. Just pilfer them.
It's ridiculous because, like, if it has to be this insanely, ridiculously specific set of circumstances that the enemy is putting themselves in for this plan to work.
What happens when all of Gloucester's knights turn to him and raise their swords at him, and he's like, What's going on? Why are you all turning your swords to me? And then they just go like, well, we kind of all got this letter, and then it's just, we have your son.
Like, do you know what this feels like to me? This feels like you know, there's a bunch of guys. There's a bunch of guys holding up the bank, and there's a big gun in the middle, underneath a glass case, and someone's like, I've got a plan to deal with this. And what they do is, while all of the bank robbers are watching, they walk up to the glass case, they open it up, and then they start shooting all of the robbers with the big gun, which is just, they just don't react to it. And then someone goes like, God, that was an amazing plan. It's like, bro, if there were any brain cells for the enemy, for the bank robbers to knock together in their heads, you'd be 6 feet under the dirt right now.
I mean, this is pathetic. Yeah. People got paid for this.
Yeah.
That's what honestly annoys me the most. People got paid for this shit. What were they doing all day? Because it certainly wasn't working out how to make a cohesive plan.
Yeah.
They couldn't come up with something that a 5-year-old could come up with. I mean, God, I've seen like people, little kids in kindergarten in the playground sitting there making up more complex and compelling narratives than what these guys could come up with in the years it took them to fucking make this game.
Wait, how much between these games?
There was like 2 years.
What? What do you mean won the battle for Deirdre? You hadn't won the battle for Deirdre. You told me you hadn't won the battle for Deirdre. You said, well, their next assault is coming up. Buddy, how would he have known?
How the fuck do we... Wait, this is instant... We have phones. We have phones. It's confirmed we have phones. That is half the continent away. Half the continent away. You are not sending a messenger pigeon that far.
Yep.
You are not sending a messenger pigeon that far. That's going to take days, if not weeks, even a month of travel, just to get that message there and back.
2019.
Absolutely ridiculous. There is no way he got that message, and there's absolutely no way.
At least 3 years.
At least 3 years. I mean, come on. There's no way. These guys, these clowns can't write. They couldn't write themselves out of a bomb vest. Like, genuinely.
Is a bomb vest easy to get out of?
I mean, I kind of just wanted to say they couldn't write themselves out of death, but, like, more specific, I suppose. I mean, seriously, though, these guys, I don't know what these guys were thinking writing this. I don't know. The writers should be ashamed of themselves for this.
Yeah.
If I wrote this, I would be so ashamed of myself. This is some shit that I would actually stay up at. This is one of those cases of, like, one of those bad memories of school.
You're just lying in bed
thinking about that time that,
and your brain just like relives a really cringy memory.
Really cringy moment where you got up, where your maths teacher said, "All right, come up to the front of the class. You're gonna recite this. You're gonna recite you're gonna recite this fucking, times table." And then you go, 2 times 5 is 14. And then everyone starts laughing. It's like exactly that. This would haunt me like one of those dreams. One of those memories dark in your mind. That's what this is.
That was the promise we made. And thanks to all of you, I held
So your promise...
What was the promise? What was the promise?
His promise was...
Oh, right. If we win the Deirdre fight, which we didn't,
if we win one skirmish of the Deirdre siege, then you will instantaneously acquire this knowledge through whatever means, and then assault the Great Bridge of Myrddin successfully within the day, and then a message will travel from Gloucester territory, from the Great Bridge of Myrddin
to Deirdre territory.
No, to Goneril territory, and then to the Great Bridge of Myrddin. I mean, then to Deirdre. So we have a message that has travelled through the entirety of Leicester. It has gone from Deirdre. It's gone from Deirdre to Myrddin to Goneril back to Deirdre in a full round trip, like a European tour that some, you know, like the tour of Europe that the nobles were doing back in the day.
Christ, the
that
support
is
is going
what
to be a
this
break,
is.
honestly.
That is what this is. I've never seen a script this shoddy. Maybe that's a lie. But that
Right
is
now
the
it certainly
saddest.
feels like it.
That is the saddest lie. If that's a lie, that is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
This is seriously poor writing.
Submit your GCSE essays here. I'll review them. They'll be better than this.
So, what's all that mean now?
They're saying that House Gloucester and House Ordelia...
House Ordelia never betrayed you. No, don't say that.
Keep that out of your goddamn mouth, Ignatz. House Ordelia never betrayed the Alliance. They just didn't fight for the Alliance because they didn't have the forces. Are you now saying that Spain betrayed the Allied forces in World War II? No, they just came off of the back of the Civil War and they couldn't participate.
Yeah, we should bully Spain for that. It really gets my goat that they
I really
didn't
hope
help
I'm
us.
accurate on that on those details because it was pretty. I'm pretty fuzzy on history. Generally.
I think no, that's generally why Spain wasn't really involved. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, cool.
That Spain wasn't involved because all of that was going on.
I hope you can all forgive me. I knew the whole time, but my father.
Okay,
had
I
sworn
actually need to
secrecy.
mention something to you though. You put the plan at risk by being an active combatant in our army.
Yeah. Lysithia, you're an absolute fucknut. I'm not gonna lie, you're an absolute fucknut. You genuinely just said to us, you lied to my face countless
We don't have
times
any forces. Yeah.
for no reason.
And yeah, it is actually for no reason because well, you see, that's why she didn't say.
How did your father swore you to secrecy? You don't.
More
He
importantly,
did that
why?
by text. He
More
did
importantly,
that by
why?
text.
More importantly, why? Why did he swear her to secrecy? For what purpose does that serve?
I don't know.
It serves the purpose of lying to the audience.
Yep.
But why does she need to lie to her friends?
Well, because Claude's lying for some reason
Why
too.
do they need? Why do they not need to know? How does Lawrence not need to know?
Yep.
How does Raphael not need to know? Shays, why do they not need to know?
Anyone.
Anyone. Why does anyone not need to know?
We could tell the grunts.
Can you
there's
imagine
no
how
point.
much better the morale would have been for the Deirdre fight if they said, "Yo, if we win this fight, we take Gloucester back, we take all of southern Leicester back, we pincer, we then use that foothold to pincer between Deirdre, between northern and Leicester." Northern and southern Leicester, whatever forces they've sent up here.
It is genuinely to the point where, what is the point in not telling everyone and their mother? Like, what is the point in not telling the Imperial forces about this? Because they clearly don't care. They don't care that Gloucester could just betray them. They don't care
That's
about
not
that.
even a real rose. Look at it.
You knew about
Yeah.
this, Lysithia? But my father never breathed a word
Oh,
of it to me.
your father thought you were Cringevale.
Claude, why was I not informed?
Again, I'm sorry.
Why
Why?
does he
Your
trust
father
Claude more than he
not to
trusts his
say
own
anything.
son?
Yeah, he wants Claude as a son. He's trying to adopt
This
him.
is disgraceful.
But why? Is this another sign that he has yet to consider?
He doesn't
me
have a
worthy
choice in the matter.
successor?
You're a primogenitor. He can't do shit about that. What's he gonna do? Assassinate you? He could either
This
put a
is
knife.
actually
He could put a
ridiculous.
knife to your throat, disinherit you, or he's just gonna have to suck it up and put it up his rectum. Because at the end of the day, you are born into that role. You
Yeah.
are who you are, and I don't see him shagging his wife again to get another one. So absolutely not. There's nothing else he can do. He has to
Yeah.
give you the title.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to disinherit you suddenly, you have the title.
That's not it, Lawrence. but it's also
No,
not
he
my place
does
to
think
speak
you're
for your
worthy
father.
successor, but...
And there's
you
just
know.
Ignatz and Hulse staring off into the middle distance, waiting for their cue.
They're looking at the
You should
teleprompter.
ask him yourself the next time you see him. I'm sure this all came as a shock to you, Lawrence, but there's no time to sulk.
It came as a shock to me, Claude, because you lied to my face. Me, the reader. You lied to the reader's face.
If I were one of their soldiers, I'd be really flipping pissed off right now. I would be so
yeah,
mad.
because my family's probably been kidnapped and murdered.
Yeah, like, because the Empire ran through Gloucester territory, Ordelia territory. Well, it didn't touch Ordelia territory because Ordelia said, wait, we're not going to do anything honest.
Yeah.
They went through everywhere between here and Deirdre. And you're telling me now that your plan was for that to happen.
Yeah.
You literally wanted that to happen for your plan to work.
Yeah.
So you wanted me to get my family killed. You wanted me to lose my house.
Yep.
And all
My home.
my valuables, everything to my name has just been stripped out of my flipping house.
Yep.
Because you wanted this plan. Instead of just defending fucking Murden.
Listen,
I'm
little bro,
trying
you
to-
don't have the amount of forces to quash the Imperial army. You can't surround them.
Yeah, let's not forget that they have Garrigmac. They can deploy from the west as well. You flipping idiots.
Bro thinks he's big nuts. This guy's got a fight. Honestly, he's crazy.
If we don't do it right away, he'll be left vulnerable. How quickly do you think your army is? You are in Deirdre, you have to get to Murden. You are walking the entire distance of your country to get to this fight. That is weeks bare minimum. There is no way he's going to be alive when you get there, because he's going to be suffering attacks on both fronts.
He's going to get there so late that the funeral will have already concluded. He'll get there so late that Lawrence will already officially be the new Count Gloucester.
Yeah.
He's right. If Count Burgleys were to enter the fray now, our allies at the Great Bridge would be caught in a pincer attack.
Considering that the people at the bridge will probably know the bridge is taken on both sides, since they can just see.
Yeah.
They're already in a pincer.
Yeah.
There's presumably Imperial forces.
He is defending
At
from
the bridge.
both sides, a place we didn't want to defend from one, apparently.
How far do you think Count Burgleys is? We'll see when we get to the map, but how far do you think he is? Because there can't be the case that our marching time to the fucking bridge will not be longer than Count Burgleys just wandering up there.
Just please, I want you, the viewer, to think. What sounds like a better option? Doing this pincer, or having all our army stationed at the Bridge of Murden and defending it? Because ultimately, it would have been better to do that. The sacrifice that we've made is letting the Empire run through our territory, doing God knows what, for a plan that only worked because they let Gloucester fight in Leicester, let Gloucester fight in Leicester with his men, kept Ordelia's army hidden from the enemy combatants, kept Gloucester's secret extra army in Gloucester hidden from the enemy combatants, and didn't let any of this slip as everyone walked from here to Deirdre, where if we didn't succeed in a skirmish at the capital, we would have lost the whole country. Which sounds better, that convoluted bullshit, or sitting in a highly defensible location and waiting for the Empire to get tired of throwing themselves onto our spears?
So what's this?
Shez, you're a professional fighter. You are a professional soldier. Please, for the love of God. You know what that reminds me of?
Yeah, that immediately reminded me of What's Improv.
What's improv?
What's Improv moment right here.
What's improv?
What's Improv moment right there.
The territory on the opposite end of the Great Bridge is controlled by Count Burgleys, who is said to be the Empire's
So that's
greatest
directly
warrior.
opposite.
We're still
So
screwed
it's
even if we
directly
win.
opposite. So even if we walk down there, even if we ran down there, he's on their doorstep. We're not
Jesus
getting there
Christ.
first. So he has a 20-minute jog over, and we have weeks
A
of travel.
6-hour drive. compared to a 20-minute jog, a 6-hour drive, and we're saying, oh, we just need to get there first. Like, bro,
What, we're gonna...
he can stop for lunch halfway
we
through
gonna-
if he wants.
Well, yeah, because we won't get there in a day. We're gonna...
I mean,
gonna,
in the 20-minute walk or jog thing.
yeah, I
You
mean...
can stop for lunch on your 20-minute jog, and you'll still get there before the
day
6-hour
ends.
drive.
Oh, yeah, 6-hour drive, yeah, literally.
We're
Are
taking
we
a 6-hour drive. He's taking a 20-minute
Are we
jog.
Are we going to charter a private jet or something to get there? Because this is ridiculous. It's like Metal Gear Rising, with that like Mach 20 missile that Rising gets onto to go to fucking Afghanistan or wherever, so that he can fight Senator Armstrong. It's literally that.
If his forces were to attack the bridge from one end, while the Imperial troops still in Alliance territory...
Which still in
attacked
Alliance
from
territory,
the
there's
other,
gonna be quite a few.
I see where this is going.
We can't move
We're not
fast
going
enough.
to get there in time. This is so stupid.
I hate to ask this of you when you're still exhausted from the last battle. But I'm
Why do you
going
give a
to
little
need
smirk
one
there?
more push.
We're gonna need to run all
Also-
the way from Deirdre to Murden in the time it takes for someone to walk up to Murden.
Isn't it a bit weird that we're all...
flipping
Wait,
idiot.
Isn't it weird that
God,
we're all
let's kill
saying... Are we all saying that they're getting attacked from the Alliance side, despite
Yeah.
the fact that they've already said the Alliance side doesn't have any forces there because they're all with Ferdinand?
Yeah.
And then we're saying that is currently going on, but the forces in Burgley's territory, if they get there, then it'll be a real pincer. No, those guys are presumably the ones who are outside the gate. I can't understand it.
There's no version of this that makes any sense. There's no way to explain it. It is entirely and totally
Golden
indefensible.
The leader's
I just can't.
strategy.
Look at that distance!
The Alliance army pushes back the Empire at
Somehow.
Deirdre, where they receive word that Count Gloucester has rejoined the Alliance.
Somehow.
It seems
No, he's
his
not there, he's at
disloyalty
Murden.
was all part of a deceitful plan.
He's not there. He's
Deceitful
at Murden.
plan
He's
is
at
right.
Murden.
Mission lost. The Imperial army begins to retreat.
Somehow.
Claude and his allies press forward,
Somehow.
planning to surround them as they flee to Adrestia.
We're gonna surround them. Yeah, we'll surround them with something.
Just keep attacking the flipping city.
The Imperial forces within the Alliance are currently dispersed between the western part of Regan territory and the northern part of Gloucester lands. They're making a desperate attempt to march south, but Count Gloucester's persistent attacks have
How is
slowed
he
their
persistently
progress.
attacking them? What is actually even going on at this point? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I actually am at such a point.
Persistent attacks? Wasn't he defending them?
Yeah,
on
was he
occasion?
defending the Great Bridge of Murden, and now he's attacking in the far north of Leicester?
He runs out. Oh Jesus Christ! This
This is smaller than Yggdrasil. This is smaller than Yggdrasil.
yeah. Somehow
These guys must
somehow.
be in speaking distance, not even shouting distance.
If we go outside, there's Gloucester.
Yeah, we must. If we go outside, we can see the Imperial forces and Gloucester fighting over there.
Yeah.
They're probably listening to us right now.
Appreciate it if you could be more precise with your language. In fact, my father's tactics have halted the Imperial Army's southward advance.
That is exactly what he just said.
He said
Practically
slowed.
word.
He said slowed.
I'm pretty sure that's what I just said. Anyway, here's where we come in. We'll surround the enemy, cutting off their retreat and cornering them in western Regan territory. Then, we give them a good thrashing.
You're right.
Right.
That's it? Sounds kind of simple.
Yeah,
if you
because
ask
apparently
me.
we can just, as long as
Listen,
they're,
the thing is, Claude's kind of simple.
as long as they're walking downwards, as long as they're walking south, that means instantly they lose their numbers advantage, terrain advantage, and their size advantage.
Yeah.
Every advantage goes out the window because they're walking south.
Here's the problem. How are you supposed to get invested when everyone's acting like a moron?
Yep.
Everyone here is acting like a moron.
Yep.
Claude let all of our territories get pillaged by the Empire
Yep.
for a plan that really shouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
Because, like, look, it's like... It is not a good plan for me to pick up a revolver that someone's playing
Russian roulette with.
Russian roulette and just fire once, hoping that the person gets shot. Like that is not a good plan. It relies heavily on luck.
Well, this didn't really just rely on luck. This relied on just...
No, actually, you're right.
It
It relies on the enemy being stupid.
This is... This is taking the Russian roulette gun, firing it at yourself, and then hoping that your nose will just bounce the bullet off and hit them. It makes no sense. I don't understand what Claude is doing.
Seriously, I can't stress this enough. If they keep Gloucester as a prisoner of war, it's over.
It actually doesn't make sense. It's not just that it's not that it's just improbable or anything. It just straight up doesn't make sense what's going on at this point. We are teleporting through a continent.
Teleporting across continent.
Actually, if this was a continent, and we say that they still did this whole stupid plan with Gloucester being, you know, with his forces and everything, it still wouldn't matter because we wouldn't even know. It actually doesn't work. It actually is a plan that doesn't work if the world is bigger than a toothpick.
Yeah.
If the world is the size that it purportedly is, and the creator himself, the director himself, has said that Fodlan is about 2/3 the size of Europe. Fuck off it is!
Yeah, if it's 2/3 the size of Europe, we are not walking that distance.
It's just wrong. It's just actually wrong. We have a contradiction there. We have a direct contradiction. As simple as that. You've said the sky is red and you've said the sky is blue. Can't be both. It's either red or blue.
One.
You're picking one.
Pick one, you flipping idiot.
Hey, what more could you want? All the best plans are
Your
easy to understand.
Your
plan was not easy to understand.
Yeah, you've actually said something right there, Claude. Your plan was so impossible to understand that it is probably the worst plan I have ever heard.
Here's my plan. I'm going to tell you to turn coat against the enemy. Now, hopefully... Now, I don't know anything about their commanders that they've got over there, but hopefully they don't take you as a prisoner of war. Hopefully they let you stay in command of your army. Hopefully you ask them to let you join them, and they're just like, okay, sure, you can take here exactly where you were. Then they go upstairs, go past Ordelia territory where they say... Oh, we haven't got any soldiers to fight you with. We'll just leave each other alone, yeah? And then they just leave them alone. Then you go all the way to the capital, somehow lose a single skirmish, somehow Gloucester man ends up psychically knowing that you won that fight and goes, oh, hey, I've turned against the... I'm taking the bridge back. Somehow that makes your... oh, God, it's so stupid. It's such a bad plan. There's so many things that could go wrong.
Yeah,
If they find Ordelia's men, it's over. If they keep Gloucester as a prisoner of war, it's over. If they decide to station anyone else at the Murden, it's over. If they decide to put him in the Kingdom territory, it's over. If they decide to send in more troops from Garreg Mach, it's over.
If the world doesn't coincidentally shrink down to a very small size when Claude needs it to.
Yeah, he's using Mass Effect technology to use... To get
reality
us over there
literally needs to change for Claude's plan to even
moly.
work.
It's that bad a plan.
Yeah.
Haha, because Raphael's stupid. Getting really sick of these flanderized characters. Oh, I gotta stop crashing out.
This crash out has been going on for an hour.
That's because this game can't stop being stupid.
Couldn't have said it.
Turn dyslexic or something. Why couldn't I
have to proceed with caution?
Like, did I just turn dyslexic or something? I don't know why I couldn't see the I really couldn't see the text for some reason. What just went on? I don't know. I think my brain is so cooked that I don't even know what's happening.
Okay, we had a disconnection, but we're back now, I think. Okay, we're back now. We're back now.
My brain is as cooked as the connection. My brain is that cooked.
The enemy knows this is their last stand.
I want to finish them off before Count Burgles has a chance to muster a sizable army and mount
So
an attack.
you know that he was outside...
Ferdinand and Bernadetta are leading the Imperial army, right?
Who are they?
I'm guessing you'd...
I'd rather not kill those guys who were
I
at
don't
the
want
same
that
school
either.
as me for 2 months.
Yeah, but you know what? I'd rather that our citizenry didn't have all of their homes sacked, all of their food taken, all of their valuables pillaged, all of their weapons taken, all their armor, anything valuable from them gone. I'd rather that unspeakable acts of horror weren't visited upon their wives. I would have preferred if people weren't, you know, if they weren't beaten and killed on the street. But, you know, no, fewer casualties for you, eh, Claude? What's a little bit of blood?
We may have been in different classes, but they're still our old friends from the academy.
Yeah, our old friends from the academy come first, obviously.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, because we know them.
Yeah, we know them.
I don't know who these peasants are. They don't have
filthy
names.
peasants.
Yeah, screw them. They're not important.
Disgusting. These guys. No, hang on. Wait, are these the lost? Are these the lost nobles? Are these the lost nobles that Tyrion's fighting? Tyrion Cuthbert.
Shameless
wow,
Sunday plug.
Shameless plug. There we go.
You got it. I swear on these biceps, I will
What about
You
you,
see,
Triceps?
because he likes muscles and fighting.
I don't know. I'm not convinced it's gonna be that easy. But I guess that's besides the point. We've got to get out there.
You've got to get off my screen.
Let's move
This is
out.
exhausting.
Yeah.
Like, this is actually exhausting.
Yeah, this feels like a full 9 to 5.
I can't believe we.
I can't
Oh
believe that
no!
Count Gloucester betrayed us. The great
If this
bridge
doesn't,
is
if this
in
cutscene
hands.
doesn't end soon, Rad's gonna crash out so hard that like I'll be doing this solo. I mean, fuck, and then I'll probably start crashing out.
Wait, hold on a second. Where are we? We were presumed to be. This place was previously.
It said at the top left we're in the Imperial Palace.
So we've also had another text. We've had another email from someone getting stabbed saying, "Ah, Gloucester's stabbing me and everyone else. He's taking back Murden. Ah." Now that our troops are trapped on Alliance lands, House Regan and House Gloucester have them surrounded on both sides. How did you not occupy the places you were going through during your occupation invasion?
Having a massive country, having an occupied massive country. If you had Germany and Italy, and I took Switzerland. If you had Germany and Italy and I took Switzerland, then I would be trapped in Switzerland. You would not be trapped in Germany and Italy.
This is the thing, is like.
It's doubtless one of Claude's clever little strategies.
Oh, clever little ones. Yeah,
his
yeah.
clever little strategy of letting you walk through his whole entire country.
Don't also fellatiate too hard now. You calm down, writers. You might blow a gasket
Now,
doing
you
that.
see, since it's dumb, they have to have an authority character say, "Oh, that was clever," so that we think it's clever. But you know, it isn't clever.
Guys, do you want to hear my epic story? Red Emperor invades. Blue Kingdom defends. Blue Kingdom starts losing. They go to Third Party Kingdom. Third Party Kingdom sends them troops. They do a clever strategy. They win. Was that awesome?
Oh, that was so awesome.
Yeah, that was so.
I liked how
awesome.
clever the strategy was.
Yeah, I know, right?
You really
had
like
to think
it
of that.
was clever strategy. You
It
know,
was very clever.
I don't understand. Everyone is aware of the troubled history between
What?
Regan and Gloucester.
Maybe the invasion from a foreign force. I'm pretty sure in history that's like one of the quickest ways that two countries that have beef with each other have decided to stop having beef with each other. When a third party that neither of them likes.
Yeah, the enemy is my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
That's such an old phrase because it's so obvious. If we both hate that guy, then, well, we might hate each other, but we don't hate each other as much as that guy.
Yeah.
Unless this supposed feud is little more than a web.
Oh,
Claude has
no.
spun for the
You know why that's
if it's
really
been
stupid?
old, no, but it's literally, Monica, take a moment, think about it. The feud has been going on for longer than Claude has been alive. So it can't be Claude's strategy since he wasn't born yet.
Moreover, it shouldn't even matter to you. The only reason he'd be saying that is if he were trying to... Whoopsie daisy.
Turned on autoplay. He couldn't bear it anymore.
Couldn't bear to keep this shit on screen any longer.
Thanks for the great response, Edelgard. Wow, that was so definitive.
I don't know, maybe. She really hit an I don't know, maybe.
Yeah,
But,
wow.
What's this bitch saying? Oh yeah, the feud. Look, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter to you. The only reason he'd set that up, if it was a falsehood, is if he were trying to deceive his enemy.
Yeah.
But you don't need to be deceived. You're trying to take them both anyway.
Yep.
Except you did still manage to be deceived because for some reason
Somehow.
you decided to take your enemy and deploy them in a location of their choice while they were commanding their whole entire army. You didn't have anyone prepared by his side. Like, Look, that's another way that this plan doesn't work.
Yeah.
If they decide to put in a general or two watching Gloucester's every watching Gloucester's every move and sending reports on the regular, it's over.
Yep.
He is not going to be able to mobilize his forces.
We say we'll give praise where it's due, but what the fuck do we give praise here for?
Oh, that's the thing. There's nothing praiseworthy.
There's
here.
nothing praiseworthy. There's nothing to say.
That's why we're crashing out instead of being like, remember Tyrion?
Yeah, I mean, Tyrion, I do feel like, you know,
that's a much more measured thing.
I feel there are more. I feel there are a lot of problems with it, but I can respect that there's a lot of good in it as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good, and there's some problems as well.
And we're mentioning
some
the
problems are bigger than others, but some parts are really good.
Yeah, and like the character work and the relationships between the characters.
Absolutely.
They feel really natural and really interesting.
These people feel like
really
they were written
varied.
by aliens or AI. And sadly, a human was getting paid for it.
What is that outfit? No, sorry, that is not the time.
What is that
Sorry,
armor or
just
that one
the
over there on the right?
The weird leather thing, which is barely there because it has to have that boob window.
What? Where?
On Monica. Like, look, the leather bit under her arm.
know
And then
he
look
wants
how
us to
it's,
overthink
like,
this.
Oh,
going
yeah, I don't
over
know.
and under the boobie. Like, what's the point
I
of
know,
the
she's
leather?
got a weird cape on too.
She's a little Red Riding Hood.
She does kind of look like that. Like, is a big bad wolf going to come up?
The big bad wolf was Solon.
Solon was the big bad wolf, wow.
He wants us to overthink the situation and make a greater mistake. No, what he wants you to not do is send burglaries.
No, it's think. He's hoping you won't think. No. He's hoping you'll think on how to do it wrong. You have to really try to do this wrong.
Look, let's face it. If you send troops from Garrigmac, it's over. If you send burglaries over to the Myrddin, it's over. I can't put this any more clearly for you, Edelgard. If you lose this, you've fumbled an obvious win.
If you just ask Talos, hey, can you nuke that place real quick?
She's going to sit here, upset that she lost the war.
And don't tell me, that'll take too long. She can text people.
Oh yeah, the Twisted can teleport as well.
Twisted can teleport, so but that's not even like Don't tell me she doesn't have his contact details.
Yeah, on her phone, because we have phones now, because we're sending messages instantaneously over large distances.
Check what Talos is doing on his Insta.
Like, I'm just saying, if it said, like, a few days later on the corner when it was mentioning the location, that would, ease some of the problems. Because it certainly seems like it's just we're not told anything. So it's just happening, because we don't know where everyone's moving between which sections.
Yep.
So...
As it stands, Ferdinand's
God damn, he
forces are trapped
scared the
behind
shit out of
enemy
me, I won't
lines.
lie.
How is he trapped? How did you let it get this bad? How?
I still don't understand how you can have such a big nation and supposedly be trapped out there. Because there's a difference between sieging something where you have to be in this general vicinity and just occupying a massive country. Like, if you're occupying the country, you have access to all of its resources. So they have all the farms, they have all the markets, everything. Like
Any fortress.
They can do whatever the hell they want. They actually don't.
They could run it. They could and actually should run into. If they're this concerned, run into the closest fortress or the closest nearby fortresses. Maybe there's a couple, but run into it and defend
Also,
it
we
to the
said-
last
we said
while
we
you
were-
wait for burglaries.
We said we were so scared that we had no chance against the Imperial army with the rest of House Goneril and House Regan. We were like, yeah, we're cooked. We can't fight the Imperial. How have Gloucester and Ordelia got such a sizable force between them, hidden in the bushes? That sizable bush force.
Well, you see, Spiky. You see what you're not noticing here is the enemies going, oh no, we're losing, and putting on their sad faces. So that means we've got them on the back foot. Ignore what the text is telling you. Just look at the fact that they're like, oh no. Ignore everything about the world building that you know. Just listen to the guys going, oh
Minister
no.
of Military Affairs is moving to recapture the Great Bridge.
Well
of
then,
Myrddin
by
with all
rights, we've
haste.
lost already.
However, I fear he lacks a sufficiently sizable force to do so swiftly enough to reach our
How?
isolated comrades before they are crushed.
How?
For that matter, does it matter?
Yeah.
taking Merdin was the first step to taking the whole damn territory. Because it is the entry point.
Well,
once we take Merdin, once you take Merdin, you can then take.
Like, why are they acting like they're isolated when when they literally fucking have Garreg Mach?
Yeah.
They have Garreg Mach. Run over there.
Yeah, just run to Garreg Mach.
We cannot.
They're not. They could just go to Garreg Mach.
Just go to Garreg Mach.
Holy
What
shit.
are our options, Hubert?
I have already taken the liberty of engaging several promising mercenaries.
Why?
Why
What?
mercs?
Why mercs? You have a bigger force. Why do you need mercenaries to boot?
Okay, I'll fall asleep.
I directed them to covertly enter Alliance
What?
territory and provide reinforcements.
Covertly enter, yeah, because, well, to be fair, I've said it again, but, you know, to be fair, the Empire has shown the ability to be able to sneak forces into Deirdre.
So, reasonably, we shouldn't have won in the first place. Reasonably, what the... Oh my god, he sent a covert team into Alliance territory. Do you know how... Like, I don't think whichever bozo was writing that line realised how damaging that is. If you can covertly send your army in, all of a sudden the entry points don't matter.
Yep.
You can send in a covert army to Gloucester territory. You can send in a covert army to Ordelia territory and have them stab the shit out of everyone else involved there.
Yep.
What's stopping you from doing that? When Gloucester surprised them, he took out the entire force he was with, apparently, and took Merdin back.
There is no thought put into this.
What's stopping you from doing the same, but with some random mercenaries? Have them go in there, say they've always been in Alliance territory and they want to work for
Sorry,
for
that's
you.
a lie. That's a lie.
Use them as spies.
There is so much thought into making this as bad as possible. There is so much thought into making this as bad as possible.
Why was I not informed of any of this?
I don't know, because you just didn't want to. Sorry, is the lighting in the background changing?
The lighting is changing slightly. It doesn't matter though. It's fine.
From the very beginning, I had my doubts about Ferdinand and his ability to lead our
I just sound
troops to
so
victory.
giddy about that. He did a little fist pump, like, woohoo!
I employed these mercenaries using my own personal funds, which obviated any need
What?
to report.
I bought the OnlyFans with my money, so I didn't think I needed to report it.
No, Hugh. But you still made a military decision. You still deployed forces in another nation.
I used my own credit card to pay for it.
So they're not flying the banner of Adrestia. They're flying the banner of Hubert? Is that what you're telling me? Because otherwise...
I employed these mercenaries using...
Cam girls.
Employed these mercenaries using my own personal funds, which obviated any need to report.
I just employed some cam girls using my own personal funds.
seriously.
Great, thank you, amazing.
Obviated any need to report it.
You know what?
Bro, you deployed soldiers under your country's banner in another territory.
At least he's funding the. At least he's in a
That is
time
an act of insubordination that should get him sacked.
in a time as dangerous as this for like the sex industry. I'm glad to see that Hubert's really putting him out. He's putting the money out there for those who really deserve more protection. Come on, good job, Hubert. Let's get a clap up for.
the next slide.
Yeah, good job.
And you believe they'll make it to him in time?
Well,
I do. It turns out that they are quite familiar with the terrain.
my
I'm confident
secret
they will prove
mercenaries,
well
which I
worth the
sent,
cost
which
of
I
their
could have
efforts.
only sent. Oh no, wait! My secret mercenaries, which I secretly sent in there, instead of just sending a regiment of my own forces or instructing the people that we'd already taken Garreg Mach with to go and assist Ferdinand in case of emergency, I bought a bunch of mercenaries, told them to sneak into the country, not reveal that they were working for me until something went wrong, instead of bolstering Ferdinand's forces outright, and then they can help Ferdinand when he's in a pickle.
It's funny, Hubert, to think that your complete lack of faith in Ferdinand might
Yes,
be the
that's
very
generally
That is
what-
generally
that's-
how it
yeah,
works.
that's how it works. If he thought he was so super trustworthy, then he probably wouldn't be thinking, "Oh, how can I help him?" Usually, you could say a complete lack of faith. You could also just say your cautiousness about Ferdinand's overconfidence would be another way of phrasing that, and that would be completely legitimate because that is literally what happened.
truly is
What do
a
you- what?
mysterious place.
Monica, you need to acquire more brain cells.
Monica's trying to give me an aneurysm more than like the rest of this game already is.
My head hurts.
I feel like I'm deserved something from this game, honestly. I mean, god damn, look at the size of it.
Christ.
Look at the size of that territory.
Have we got supports to read now or something?
Let's talk.
Have you heard the news? Speak with Holst.
Okay, what do you want?
We have a new facility where you can research battle tactics. Studying is no substitute for real-life experience, of course, but it should prove useful. Take a look when you have the chance. We've had that for ages.
We haven't.
Fangs, get it?
We haven't had it for ages.
Circumstances dictate how people act. As such, I believe things are about to get much more difficult for you.
Hey, Arvel, do you want my opinion, my gospel? Get ready, because I'm about to give you some sage advice here, mate. Humans are alive because we're alive.
Oh my god.
Rocks are not, because they're not.
You've just blown his mind.
He's staring at me dumbfounded. I'm Socrates out here.
Perhaps that will be a welcome change for a mercenary of your caliber. You will undoubtedly face the Ashen Demon again. I do hope you'll emerge victorious this time.
I hope we don't, because Shed's dying would mean a wait, that was
a spin.
That
Nice.
that was actually. You know what? That was really good. I think I think that mage over there has the right idea on how you're supposed to get out of one of those situations where you both walk on the same side of the road and you're trying to get past each other.
Yeah.
Just spin on
well,
the spot.
the problem is that people end up looking at each other, trying to work out where the other person's trying to go. That's why you end up in that situation.
But if you spun around, imagine that.
No, all you have to do is look in the direction you want to go.
Huh.
I've tried it. It works. Honest to God, it works.
Spin around, stop. Double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
If you're in that situation, you just look in either direction's fine. Either you look left or you look right. But the other person who is watching you will subconsciously pick up on that and start going in the other way.
Or you could just maintain some like really creepy eye contact. I think that would work exceptionally well if you're like in a dark alley with them as well. Just maintain like really disturbing eye contact. They'll probably like turn around and walk off.
And here's Traveller's Journal 2, a record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. The author's identity is unknown, but they clearly have experienced these places firsthand. Brigid, an archipelago nestled between Fodlan and Dagda. Have we really not read this?
Yeah,
a land
I know, right?
of plenty. It is often heralded as the a land of plenty is often heralded as the perfect union of the gentle sea and nature's bounty. Both Fodlan and Dagda have long vied to claim this territory as their own.
Isn't that weird that the people there are so absolutely stupid they haven't worked out agriculture yet?
Yeah.
That's a genuine thing, by the way. Petra's supports. We know this.
Yeah.
She says that they don't farm in Brigid.
They don't farm in Brigid. They haven't worked out agriculture yet.
Like, they don't have a society then.
Yeah.
There is a... Like,
she's somehow a queen without having a society, you know what I mean?
A queen of hunter-gatherers out here, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe she should just be called the chiefess or the I don't even know, like what, the troop leader? Like, what do you call a group of hunter-gatherers actually? Like,
we don't have too many of those.
I don't know
these days.
Someone go interview the North the Sentinelese on the North Sentinel Island.
No, don't do that.
Don't go there. You'll kill all of them. Don't do it.
Oh, excuse me.
You're so tired from seeing all of this. It feels like an assault on the senses.
I'm low-key a little tired. It's weird. Like
I feel like my senses
I exhausted myself with all of the crashing out. Sreng was once the name of an enormous peninsula to the north of Fodlan. Today, only the northern half has kept the moniker, while the southern half now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Several warlike clans call this great wasteland their home. Certain areas of the region are comprised of rocky deserts.
Certain areas of the region.
Yeah,
Can
thanks.
you get more
Vague,
unspecific?
please.
Like, come on. The only reason they said that was because the only time you go to Shrang is one map where you find Macule in Three Houses. You fight Macule there, and it's a desert map.
Dusker, a peninsula to the north of Fodlan and the west of Sreng. The people who once inhabited this area were decimated, and it now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The land boasts nothing noteworthy to make it a desirable travel destination, but rumours of valuable minerals waiting to be unearthed abound.
so it's a desirable travel location.
Yeah.
What else do you want there?
Valuable minerals.
What else do you want there to be there?
Yeah. Ogma Mountains, an enormous mountain range somewhat south of central Fodlan. To the west, it forms the border between the Empire and the Kingdom, surrounding Garagmak and cutting across Empire territory. It is home to many animals and plants that cannot be found elsewhere, as well as a plethora of valuable mineral deposits. Thanks for being so specific about those.
Yeah, valuable stuff
has
and things.
stuff,
it has
bro.
stuff and other stuff, and there's a cat here.
That's nice.
This is how I feel.
Oh, same.
This is how. This is where we're at.
This is how the writer should feel for that disgraceful scene. I'm not going to be able to look Claude in the eyes again after what I know he's done to Lester.
Yep.
Like
the worst leader Lester's ever had.
And before anyone says, and I want to be crystal clear about this. Before anyone says, oh well, if they were sacked, then they would have mentioned it. I don't care that they weren't sacked. The fact remains that Claude let an enemy force run through his entire country for the sake of his plan. He had no control over what that army was going to do to anywhere in particular that it crossed through. He had no idea whether or not they were going to occupy any of the towns. He had no control over whether any of those towns were going to get sacked thusly. So I don't want to hear any of this, well, they weren't, because it doesn't matter.
Yep.
What matters is that he allowed it to potentially happen. He was okay with it happening implicitly, because it didn't factor into his plan at all.
And that's not an opinion, that's a fact of writing.
Look. Here's an example, right? If I let's go back to the Russian roulette. I pick up the gun, I spin it, and then I fire it at you.
Ow.
Oh, don't worry, it didn't. It was a blank. It wasn't one of the. It wasn't the bullet.
Yeah, no one can charge him for anything.
The problem is, it doesn't matter that he wasn't killed. I put him at serious risk and had no control over the situation.
Yep.
I think most people would be right in saying that I put
attempted murder,
great risk, and it was even attempted murder.
Yeah.
Because I had no control over whether or not that was going to kill you, but I let it happen anyway.
Yep.
I didn't care what was going to happen when I pulled the trigger, because otherwise I wouldn't have pulled the bloody trigger, would I?
Yep.
And genuinely and earnestly, Claude had no control over what the enemy forces were going to do. He had no stooge in the army. He had no messages of the army's commander, whether or not he was known for taking territories and sacking them. He had no. Gloucester was not informing Ferdinand about what to do or mitigating the damage.
No,
because he was stationed at Murden the whole time.
And we would be told if that was the case.
We should have been told if that were the case, exactly. So, by the looks of things, we just everyone in Gloucester, everyone in Cordelia, everyone in every other part of Fodlan, of Leicester should count themselves lucky that they weren't sacked, because they could have been. They genuinely were just lucky that they weren't sacked. Anyway, Claude's plan has given us a glimmer of hope. There is not a single plan that this guy should be listened to as having a glimmer of hope. Trust me on that, Marianne. He just put the entirety of Leicester's citizenry at risk for the sake of his plan. But the idea of annihilating the Imperial Army is just so...
Do you know what they've been doing to children in those villages, Marianne? I don't think you'll find it so horrible to annihilate them if you understand that.
I don't think you'll find it so hopeful if you knew. Yeah, his plan was to allow that to happen. Sympathise or encourage her. This must be really tough for someone as empathetic as you. But we won't survive if we don't fight. I'm not sure it's that simple.
Okay.
It absolutely is.
That's
We're
literally,
being invaded.
Yeah, what? Why is Judith
Aura farming out?
No. Why is her name yellow?
Mm-hmm.
But on the mini-map, it's blue.
Is it supposed to be that way round?
Well, I just mean, look.
Oh my
Holst
god.
is blue. She's yellow. But
Wait, what
she's
the hell?
blue.
That's strange. This might actually be a good match. Now she's aura farming like an anime rival. I've been so curious to find out what the boy had been plotting. But I never would have guessed he'd teamed up with Erwin. The two of them usually fight like cats and dogs.
I've never seen them fight. In fact, the only scene we've seen them in is one where Claude was talking to him amicably, and then when he left, he went, "Oh, I wish Erwin-sama liked me more. Oh, I love Erwin so much. I wear a t-shirt
Hey,
under."
do you want to know something funny?
What?
You see how she says, the two of them usually fight like cats and dogs?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because the first time we were told that they fight with each other
is now.
Yeah!
Yep.
Oh, Erwin is Count Gloucester, little Lorenz's fault. We know, Judith. All things considered, they might be a good match for each other. They both have a penchant for cooking up cunning strategies.
Great.
Both of them. So Gloucester as well?
Yeah.
We weren't told that in Three Houses.
We weren't told that.
I'm glad my brother's joined us, but he needs to give me more space.
He's giving you more than enough space. He's literally all the way over there.
He just told me I should go home because he's too worried about me.
And you don't?
Whoa, that is hella out of character for you, Hilda. You should go home right now.
Honestly, piss off back home to your child slaves.
You're the most lazy character in Three Houses. Ugh, I wish he wouldn't baby me so much.
Sorry, what?
I wish he wouldn't baby me so much.
Amazing, thank you, Hilda. Do you still have that weird, like, spike on your shoulder? Yeah, you do!
Yeah. It all depends on Count Burgley.
You really should get that checked out.
Hold on a second.
What?
This person's telling us the damn truth. It all depends on Count Burgley's.
Yep, we have no control.
Our plan relies on our enemies fumbling.
Yep.
It doesn't rely on putting us in a situation where we know anything about what they're going to do, and we know they're most likely to do something that is going to play into our hands. What is most likely and most obviously optimal for them is to just charge straight at the Great Bridge of Murder.
We're at a different location.
What do you mean we're at a great... Oh my god!
Oh, well,
there's trees now!
There's the same, like... yeah, there's just trees.
There's trees now. Oh god, Lindhart's here, I forgot about that.
Yeah, don't worry
Lindhart isn't Flintheart. I mean Flintheart. Taking out the Imperial troops in Leicester shouldn't be so tough.
Yeah.
Oh, the same one that took all of our territories up to and not including Deirdre.
Yeah, it won't be that tough.
Like, he just ceded all that ground. Let's not forget that. But if Count Burgley's launches an attack as well...
Brad, if you didn't know, I'm actually built different.
Damn. But if Count Burgley's launches an attack as well, we might not be able to fend him off. People say he's killed a bear with nothing but his two hands. That's how strong he is.
And Ferdinand has...
Celeste has done that as well.
Yeah, Celeste has done that too. But Ferdinand has killed demonic beasts with his bare hands.
Yeah.
So...
A bear.
A bear
Jesus
is pretty
Christ.
sad.
Imagine not knowing about demonic beasts while you're writing a Fodlan thing.
Yep.
And accidentally saying, oh, he's killed a bear. There's worse things than
next
bears.
you're going to tell me that the pro, you know, the UFC champion. I heard he managed to fend off a raccoon with his bare hands. I mean, whoa!
Damn.
Do you know how dangerous and skittery those things are? Wow! Ooh. Like, who cares? Who cares? He took out a fox. Wow! What a big man! Ooh, he's well hard in.
He's a clever one. I bet I know why Claude didn't tell us his plan.
Because the writers didn't think of it?
Yeah. He didn't fully believe Count Gloucester would come through.
No, they went like, the writer... Wait, so he was just like,
I
hope...
Are you aware that if Count Gloucester doesn't come through, it's over?
Yeah, we all die. Chopping block for us all.
How many times do I have to say it's over? How many times do I have to say, do you realise that if X in this plan, it's over? Because that's the problem. There is no coming back from any of that. It's not a case of, oh, well, if they do this, we'll have to do this in response. No, it's over.
No, because that's what a plan is. That's what a plan is.
Yeah, this isn't a plan. This is a Hail Mary.
Yep.
Because if they take the capital, it's over. If Gloucester fails to take Murden, it's over. There is no coming back from that. Like, plain and simple. We had God damn, we had Ordelia and Gloucester. The two bordering territories to for Legaton territories, Great Bridge of Murden. And instead of asking for troops, just a few troops here and there from either, to defend the Great Bridge of Murden. We did this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We sacrificed the peasantry in its possible entirety.
Yep.
And yes, I'm going to say sacrificed because they could have all died. They absolutely could have. The only reason they haven't is because Ferdinand's a decent bloke, which we couldn't have even known. We didn't even know he was the one in charge, let alone that he was a decent person. So don't come at me with that. No, he probably had a backup scheme in case that one failed.
Show us it.
Show me what possible backup scheme he could have had for the guy who's going to be on the other side of the pincer that didn't pull through.
He's probably going to send a text to Daddy and be like, Daddy, please help me. I'm in a little sticky bit of trouble.
The backup scheme. Bro, don't you think?
Well,
No, I
don't
think, actually, Shamir. I think it's absolutely the opposite of what you just said.
I don't think it's possible. I actually don't think it's possible at that point.
You could be the greatest schemer in the world and you wouldn't get out of that situation.
I knew it, says Linhart. I heard you fought Ferdinand and Deirdre.
Cool.
To be perfectly honest, he's much more suited to defence than offence.
What do you...
But I imagine he volunteered himself to lead the army.
What do you think he'd, if Ferdinand...
He's more suited to defence than
Yeah,
offence?
I don't know what...
What do you mean? So he's better at, like, holding down a fort? Because if he is, then he shouldn't be stressed out, because all he needs to do is find one of the forts that he's taken between Gloucester territory and Deirdre territory and sit in it until Burgleys arrives.
Also, isn't that pretty bad that he's retreating now, so he'll be on the defensive? Is that bad for us? Also,
we seriously just let them into a whole ass
what does
territory.
Lindhart do
do a
if he
bullshit
was the one
pincer.
in that fight? He was there fighting Ferdinand, and he's just like, I heard you fought Ferdinand. Yeah, you were there. I didn't fight him, you did. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, that could be. His attacks felt desperate somehow. It's not really a question of being unsuited to offense, though. I think the Emperor simply indulged her friend's request. Why?
Why did he want me to say...
Why is Edelgard so stupid?
Why is she so, like, nepotistic? She is such a nepo.
Why is everyone so stupid?
An actual fight that's fair for once, rather than, you know, the usual.
Why are they just doing practice swipes at each other, though?
No
It could
clue.
at least look like a fight. I wonder. I actually think it's pretty cool that she's watching the fight.
Yeah, that's one of the cases where that is...
Hey,
she's
look, we
supposed
gave
to be,
credit where it was due.
Yeah, as much as it feels like taking a huge elephant turd and searching through that for a little piece of gold in there.
I was going to say that we're in the desert and we just found an oasis, and by an oasis I mean like a cup of water. A half-drunk bottle of Evian.
Saying this game is a desert is an absolute that's an atrocity to every desert ever.
I don't
on
like
the planet.
sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating.
This game is also all of those things, so I'm starting to agree with you. You know.
You know, apparently. Oh wait, did I read that line or not? I've heard rumours the Imperial Army recently hired some famous mercenary companies, and apparently one of them's already in Leicester. We could end up facing them at some point.
What they just showed up, and we knew about it.
Yeah. Ask if she knows anyone in those companies. So do you know someone in those companies or something? Hard to say. I haven't found out which ones the Empire hired yet. I wonder if it's... Nah, never
No, go
mind.
on. You
Just
can say
talking to
Geralt's
myself.
mercenary company
Forget
because
it.
we did actually say that to
Yeah.
each other before. You're completely fine with, in your support, you are completely fine with us discussing Geralt's mercenary company.
How did these rumours get here when they
Text.
were covertly sent?
Text message.
The jig's up.
They had to announce themselves at the border.
But the jig's up. How come the jig's up?
I don't know. They had to announce themselves at the border.
Dashing around isn't my thing, says Raphael. We've got to corner the enemy so they can't escape, and then smash them.
That's entirely unethical, Raphael. We can't be doing that.
But they're going to do whatever they can to get away, so it'll be a challenge to round them all up. No!
Please don't say
why
round
are
them
they-
all up. That has some bad connotations, I feel.
Why aren't they just going to a fortress and hunkering down?
Yeah.
They're just running. Why are they running? I'm a big and burly type, you know. Dashing around isn't my
You have
strong
bad
suit.
cardio. That's pretty
Yeah.
shameful. As a
Sad.
knight, that's very shameful.
He's not even a knight in this.
Oh yeah, true. But even so, as a soldier, you should have good cardio, like first and foremost.
He's a volunteer soldier, yeah, but he's a soldier.
Being a cardio is so important because if you if you can only fight one guy and then be like, oh, I'm actually really tired, then the next guy who comes along is going to kill you.
Yeah.
You should really be like
Need some stamina.
trucking along, because the fight's going to last for like, 6 hours. You can't be going after the first 2. Oh, but Lawrence's dad is going to be roughing him up too, right? That'll be a huge help.
Oh, sorry, I didn't read that. Alliance General says,
Have you needed me?
I'm from Baron Albrecht's household. They are a minor noble family in the western part of Edmund territory. I'm glad you told us, because we wouldn't have known, because you didn't exist in 3 houses. Since they're so removed from the front lines, the lady of the house is acting like the war doesn't affect her.
Why are you here then?
Yeah. But this crisis has greatly pained the young Baron.
What? So okay, so the Baron, so the crisis. Okay, the lady of the house. So you're saying the Baron's wife. The Baron's wife.
The Baron's wife is like,
doesn't really care.
This is fine.
Why are you gossiping about the Baron's wife?
Yeah, that just feels a bit mean, honestly. Incidentally, the mercenary that recently joined the army is, actually, never mind.
Who? I've been in this army for bear time.
Yeah.
I've been in here since like the start of the war. That must be, years ago at least now.
I mean, obviously it's going to be Byleth and Geralt. So I don't know why they're playing coy. How long will it take, says Lysithea. Claude and Count Gloucester planned what would happen at the Great Bridge of Murden in advance. No, hold on a second.
She sounds like my Crusader King Cack when they get the trait infirm.
Hold on a second.
How long will it take? Oh.
No, hold on a second. When I tip a box of shreddies off the table, I did not plan for them to spell out rad.
Yeah.
How tragic.
No, it's not that tragic. My father had little choice but to follow the Count's lead.
Your father sounds like such a milquetoast, like such a pussy.
Yeah, he gets blown over by anyone.
Can he actually grow a backbone and do something good for once? I'm not going to lie, Lysithea, your dad just sounds like, I don't care about him.
You should tell him to abdicate and he will, and then you'll have the territory.
Like, come on.
House Cordelia has always been at the mercy of other nobles or the Empire.
You're one of the 5 great noble houses. Come off it with that victim talk.
I wonder when my father will be able to live in peace.
He should abdicate, because clearly he's not cut out for this whole noble business.
Jesus
He's a
Christ.
really, really, really toss one.
Oh, History of Fodlan 1. Under the tyranny of ruthless disorder, the people endured a long period of suffering. The vile Nemesis, who proclaimed himself the King of Liberation, delighted in war and bloodshed.
Why is he called the King of Liberation then, and also very often referred to as the King of Liberation? Why does no one have a bad name for him?
Yeah, look, I don't know.
We don't call great
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, we don't call great
him,
conquerors. We don't call great evil people in history. Like, we're not saying, oh, don't you just hate that guy, Satan? The Lightbringer.
Yeah, the Lightbringer.
That Lightbringer fellow. We say the fallen angel generally for that, because it's like we give him a more evil title, because we don't go. You give him a nice title if you like them. You give them a bad title if you don't like them. Why would we be calling them like, oh, that evil conqueror man, the Mad King Ashnard? Actually, no, that doesn't. That's not that tough. Let's go with another one. The peaceful Purifier Ashnard. That's better. I like that.
Yeah.
Peaceful Purifier Ashnard.
Yeah.
The Sage King Ashnard. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's like, no. Call him the Mad King if he's evil.
Anyway, rather than rebelling against it... What was I saying again? Oh, yeah. What? Rather than rebelling against his persecution, the people of Fodlan fell to his depths in a mad scramble to attain power through murder and theft. 41 years before the founding of the Adrestian Empire, Saint Seros appeared in the land of Enbar and, through the many unfathomable miracles she performed, spread light across the land. In doing so, she joined the shattered hearts of the purest people of Fodlan, who went on to form the Holy Church of Seros.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of prefer BC to years before the founding of the Adrestian Empire.
Yeah. Imperial Year 1. Well, actually, if they're going to say Imperial Year 1, they could have said Imperial Year minus 41 in this case.
Or they could have just
or
said...
40, or however it works.
They could say BF, like before founding, before BE, before Empire.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Imperial Year 1, even BI.
Yeah. Anyway,
body,
they didn't.
Body mass index, what?
They didn't, so here we are. Imperial Year 1, the founding of the Adrestian Empire. In the first year of our calendar, the glorious Adrestian Empire was founded. Its name was gifted by an oracle, and its future blessed by the goddess.
Who is this oracle?
Yeah, that's really
It's
important.
not Seros.
That's really
They
important.
just said Seros.
Its capital, Enbar, was chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fodlan, where the divine Saint Seros also lent her
So yeah,
power.
who is that oracle?
Yeah. Oh, that was a harsh voice crack.
That's not good.
Yeah. Imperial Year 32, the War of Heroes. William Paul... Oh, sorry, no,
Paul.
Wilhelm Paul Hresvelg, the inaugural Adrestian Emperor, raised an army in pursuit of the unification of Fodlan. With his might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared seek more power.
Wow.
Okay.
Isn't that a bit power hungry?
Yeah, I
Feels
mean...
a bit like he's projecting there.
Yeah, what the hell? Imperial Year 46, the battle at Gronda Field. An intense battle erupted on Gronda Field, where the houses that were allied with Nemesis and the Imperial forces of the Adrestian Empire clashed. There, the Imperial forces emerged victorious.
That's pretty tough considering. Look at that. Like Gronda Field is right at the edge of the Adrestian Empire thing on the bottom there. That's about where Gronda Field is. So Nemesis presumably had everything north of that, and they had that little bit down at the bottom.
Yeah.
And he was just like, come on then.
Imperial Year 91, the Battle of Tailteen. The houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperial forces, this time at Tailteen Plains. There, the evil Nemesis finally fell, and the Empire secured a momentous victory. Imperial Year 46. Oh, yeah.
It took them that long to get there.
Jesus Christ, yeah, what a long war.
That's a long, long war, but to be fair, it was a continental war.
Yeah. Imperial Year 98, the War of Heroes ends, which, by the way, is 7 years after...
Yeah, wow,
Nemesis
they kept
was killed.
fighting, wow.
The successor to Emperor Wilhelm I, Lycaon I. Lycaon? Anyway, succumbed to sudden illness. The Empire, which ruled over the majority of Fodlan, took this opportunity to put an end to the seemingly endless fighting. Oh, one of our guy died. Let's stop fighting.
Air. Oh, Air just died.
Yeah. Let's stop fighting,
Let's stop fighting. Time for morning, everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the time of day. Wow, look at that. We managed to go from all the way up there down to here instantaneously.
You just
got a messenger from there.
In
fact, look. There's Enbar. Down at the far bottom left, you see that Enbar thing there?
Yeah.
Under the Seros
does
thing.
actually say Embar.
Woo! All the way up to Deirdre. And they got a message from there.
Oh
What?
my goodness me.
Look, it's barely in the same shot. Like,
it's barely in the same shot.
What are we looking at here? Oh no. Here we research the latest and greatest tactics ever to grace the field of battle. Wow, I'm very impressed, tactics instructor, but I frankly
instruction comes at a high
just want to spam through the menus so I can get more warrior gauges and the like.
Glad I haven't been wasting. I had this talent. Glad I had this talent.
This is just because Rad uses Lysithia a lot, so I'm just... I don't know why...
This Shed's got loads of power as well.
I had this talent hidden away. Glad I haven't been
Why was she
wasting my
not...
time.
Why was she ignoring the, She ignored these two. The ability
It was
slots
just about
and the...
items.
Yeah, she wasn't... That wasn't talented. Sheds, we have Lawrence, we also have Marianne as well, so we have a good amount of people, and we also have Balthus in case of emergency.
What? That's surprising.
Just in case of emergency, I have Balthus trained up, because...
Don't neglect your
Tactics
daily
are
studies.
essential to any victory. I should keep them in mind as I prepare. Okay, Shez, I'm gonna need you to say something a little less human next time.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting, you know... I might have to arrest
tone
you.
it down. The emotion was coming a little too strongly there.
I might have to arrest you on suspicion of being human.
Yeah.
It is illegal to do that, you know.
Arrest someone on suspicion of being human?
Why are you genuinely... What?
I'm that tired, man.
You're that tired that you're actually, like, deeping what I just said.
Yep. We're not even 2 hours into the stream.
We're not even 2 hours in and we're shitposting because I just can't tell what's going on. sell everything I can get my little gross fingies on. What am I even saying at this point? What am I saying?
Everything has its use.
Just have a lot of money and a lot of this stuff, and then we'll whap it down all on Thunderbrand. God, you need a lot of. You need a lot of. Well, what else am I going to put it on?
Is this it?
What am I going to put it on? The Dark Creator Sword?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I can't. Don't need that much more durability. What am I going to do with all that?
Oh yeah, durability wise, I don't even use those moves.
Yeah. Is anyone else noticing that just coincidentally Dimitri still has Arrow Ball?
Huh.
He's just holding on to that for us. Thanks Dimitri. No one has the Vajramushti. We're just looking at, I'm just enjoying seeing random things here.
Okay, we've got some supports.
I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I'm genuinely just procrastinating.
Yeah, I'm glad it all worked out, says Balthus. I had my reasons for working with the Empire, but I'm originally from Leicester. I've got a half-brother there, not to mention friends and some other people I'm indebted to, so I'm glad things worked out this way. Ask why he was in the Empire. Ask about the people you had your reasons, and what were those? They paid better than the Alliance. Turns out I can be pretty cold-hearted when you wave a few gold in my face.
That's pretty sad.
Anyway, I'm officially fighting for the Alliance now, so I hope we have each other's backs. Yeah, except
you just admitted to me that if they pay you more again, then you'll just go back.
Yeah, you're going to flip the moment he's
Wow.
You're going to flip the moment Burgley's waves a 20 at you.
Hey, I'll give you...
Hey. I may work for the Alliance, but a 20's a 20, you know what I'm saying?
Balthus, come over here.
Yeah? Ooh.
50 quid.
Really?
Yep, 50 quid.
Right now?
Yeah, if you stab that one next to you. Good.
Can I have it?
Yeah, 50 quid. Here you go.
Oh,
there's 50 quid more if you stab the other guy as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, good.
Oh, this is great.
If you get clawed, I'll double that and give you 100.
Damn, really? You serious?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Like, seriously.
I'm a bit concerned with Balthus's work ethic. I don't know.
Yeah, he's grinding after that bread, you know. Like, you can't blame him.
He's one of those like, you know, I've got to grind. I've got to get on the grind. Everything. It's
got to get that bread.
Don't you know? Slow down there, buddy.
Yeah, slow down and actually have some principles towards people you want to be fighting for.
Bread's good, but make sure you enjoy life more than the bread, because the bread will only get you so far. But the bread. I mean,
he's actually going to sell. He is actually willing to sell out his country.
Yeah, he's willing.
He admitted that up front. He is willing to sell out his country for money. Come on, man.
Yeah. You can use your life to get bread, but you can't use the bread to get life. That. Boom.
There's more to life than bread, you know. But without bread, there is no life. I was suddenly reminded of Minecraft Story Mode when you said that is all.
Yeah, I can't believe that came from Minecraft. That's so weird. Anyway,
It's such a shame that Minecraft Story Mode kind of fell off.
I mean, that was just because it stopped. They kind of fell off in season... The reason Season 2 fell off was because it wasn't Minecraft anymore. Season 1 was Minecraft, Season 2 was... Season 2... I don't know why they had Season 1 DLC that was effectively Season 2, and then Season 2, which was effectively Season 3.
Yeah, they weren't very smart about that.
But you had Season 1, Minecraft, base Minecraft.
Yeah.
You know, local Minecraft. Then you had the servers, basically, with the DLC. Like, Murder Mystery, Skyblock, the like, you know, all the mini-games. And then Season 2 was just... the admin or whatever. Like, who the fuck is the admin? That's not in Minecraft.
They went below the bedrock, for Christ's sake.
Which,
you don't
below
do
the bedrock, if anyone knows,
it's a death barrier.
It's called the Void. It's just the death barrier. You just die there. Even if you're in creative mode, you just die there. That's it. There's nothing below the bedrock.
It's been some 100 years since Deirdre saw battle.
This guy, no. Look at him.
He's not 100. I never want to set eyes on the Imperial Army again. Drive them out for good, would you?
Thanks, he really made me feel something.
Ignatz says, I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved House Gloucester rejoined the Alliance. You weren't told either! I I just realised he actually isn't the most, you know, well-respected knight or the most loyal. He wasn't informed of the plan!
Yeah.
He was left out!
That's crazy.
If they'd stayed with the Empire, we would have had to face Count Gloucester in battle. Sympathise or express confusion?
I would express confusion because I am confused.
Are you really so fond of Count Gloucester? No, not personally. It just would have been terribly hard on Lorenz.
No, not personally. I don't really care about him.
Oh, but it's not like I have no loyalty to him. That's not what I meant at all.
No, that's definitely what you meant. You just said you don't personally care. That kind of means you don't personally care. Loyalty is kind of a personal thing.
Yeah. There's duty, which isn't so much, I suppose.
Whose wyvern is that? It's eating 2 people!
It's not eating 2 people, it's just getting a little... It's grouchy because it's hungry or something.
No, it's eating those 2.
Yeah, it's eating them, never mind.
We're going to turn around, they'll be gone.
Don't hold back on my account, says Great Gatekeeper. Greetings, Commander, nothing to report. I'm actually from the Empire, and my family still lives there, but please don't hold back on my account. My father's a tradesman in town, so the war shouldn't affect him. And my little brother's in the Imperial Army, but I doubt I'll ever have to fight him. After all, I won't be seeing much of the battlefield since I've got to guard this gate. Why are you guarding this gate, my guy? Why are you in the Leicester Alliance? What a strange walking animation. That's like when someone tells you... That's like if someone's like, yo, walk naturally. And then you just start trying to walk, except... Now you're thinking about it too hard, so you're doing this instead. That's hilarious! That's even more hilarious. Alright, who have we got to talk to next? It's gonna be this merchant who says, wonderful! So the tide has turned in our favour? Wonderful! Keep it up so we can continue trading safely, yeah? Okay, sure. Did we not tell him about, you know, the plan? This guy would be so upset if he found out that we're actually willing for his, you know, him and his family and everything he owns to be just taken by the Empire in case, you know, if they feel like doing that as they're walking through. Alliance soldier says, I wonder what's going on with them. The enemy army's general in our last battle was the heir of the Empire's Prime Minister, Duke Aya. Rumour has it that Duke Aya lost his position after clashing with the current Emperor. Don't you think the Duke's heir was sent to the front lines instead of being condemned with his father? Oh, sorry, do you think the Duke's heir was sent to the front lines instead of being condemned with his father? Well, I mean, maybe, but by the sounds of things, he wanted to, and it was Edelgard's nepotism that allowed him to.
He's friends with the Emperor. What?
I swear they changed. Is that because you went to the... tactics land?
I guess so. Kind of creeped me out though. It's like weeping angels, you know. They appeared in different places. It's really scary.
Holst says, Father is concerned for you, dear sister. Why not leave the rest to me and run along home? No, I'm not ditching everyone just so I can be safe. I never thought I'd hear you say such a thing. It warms my heart to know you found such good comrades. Besides, I won't be in any danger if you're on the battlefield too, right?
Alright. On three, we're going to jump them. Make sure you put your iron armour on once the fighting starts. We may have our invis pots on right now, but once I crit out Hilda, we're going to put our iron armour on, take out Holst too. Got it?
Yeah.
Like, I just mean, why are we invisible here? They're just acting like I'm not here.
Oh,
This is the most private conversation I've ever been in. Like, I feel voyeuristic to some degree. This is just weird. I genuinely feel like I've just seen 2 people having a conversation in Minecraft. And I'm out here, ready to absolutely jump on them, crit them out.
That's right. No matter how many enemies descend upon us, I won't let anyone lay a finger on you. Leave quietly or compliment their close relationship.
I'm just going to leave quietly. I'm not supposed to be here.
That'd better end the conversation. You there, you came to speak with my sister, didn't you? Who are you? What's your relationship to her?
Little bro thinks he's Seth.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say we have any particular kind of relationship. Ugh, knock it off, Holst. How many times do I have to tell you not to harass people like that? It's embarrassing. In any case, Hilda, Remember not to take my presence in battle as an invitation to be reckless. Yeah, trust me, I'm pretty risk averse. Oh, and there's Lorenz just stewing in the fact that he's been left out of everything. And he's feeling like a spare part, he's feeling like chopped liver, he's feeling like... How disgraceful. It is utterly disgraceful that I could not discern my father's plot with Claude.
We just weren't told.
You weren't told, but they carried on with that whilst keeping me in the dark fills me with such a sense of emptiness.
Hold on. While they carried on. That's not what that means, Lawrence.
Comfort him or encourage him?
Comfort him.
You weren't the only one. None of us knew. That's why they succeeded.
No. That us not knowing is not why. None of us got captured and tortured by the enemy.
Yeah.
Like, I won't break.
The whole point was that we were just going to retreat until Deirdre.
Yeah.
How are we ever going to get captured like that? It doesn't matter if we're told or not.
Yep.
Because getting captured is just not possible.
Yeah.
It can't be that they've set traps where we're about to be because they're coming into the territory.
Yeah, they're not there.
They haven't been there yet. They're trying to get there. They can't set traps. So everywhere we're retreating to is safe territory. What? True as that may be, I cannot help but feel my father has yet to recognize my capabilities. I can't believe it, says Alliance Soldier. I vowed to get revenge on the Empire before the Alliance was crushed once and for all. But now we're in a position to completely turn the tables. I can't believe it. Our leader is something else. He's something else, alright, as we've proven. And I'm going to say it like that. Proven.
Yep.
There is no read you can take of this that doesn't involve him being either an idiot or... actually, you've got a choice of him being an idiot or being just a complete and total scumbag.
Yep.
I'm afraid those are your choices. According to the text itself and logical inferences, so fact, he is either an idiot or a terrible person. Either way, he is not a great leader because you would prefer your leaders to be smart and decent people. Sadly, Claude is neither of those things. I know everyone's exhausted, but it all comes down to this moment. Will we be able to subdue the Imperial Army in our borders before Count Burgleys makes a move on the bridge?
I'm counting on you.
There's not a moment to lose. I'm counting on you, Sheds. Reassure him or tell him that he needs to give his all.
Give it your all.
You need to step up too. One wrong command and the whole plan goes sideways. I know. I can't afford to slip up either. We're gonna win this.
I'm glad you have such false confidence in yourself.
Viscount Seaward says, people have this terrible habit of treating the three houses three houses on the western edge of Leicester as if they were the same.
Are those the three houses, Seaward, Burgundy and something or other?
My god, yeah, who doesn't know about Seaward, Burgundy and something or other? However, their internal affairs couldn't be more different, largely because of the specific locations. House Burgundy must follow Count Gloucester in everything they do.
They must not. They don't have to do that.
No, they don't. Whereas my house is not as beholden to him because we border Daphnel territory. You border it? Oh, right.
Why would that matter? Why would you border in Daphnel territory suddenly change? Like, if
Daphnel doesn't do things
if
like
he's
that.
If he's strong arming all the little nobles around him, then he's going to strong arm you, whether or not you're bordering another territory.
It's funny. His shoes look like. Look at them. How could you fight in those? The slippers I'm wearing have more grip on the foot than those things do.
There's some low cut.
If you were fighting in those, they'd fall off.
Practically sandals, really.
They'd fall off while you were running, let alone actually being in combat.
Don't kick anyone. You might lose your shoe. Raphael and Claude are going to talk to each other now.
Just for once, apparently. This dude. Sorry,
That's a tasty looking roast you got there, Claude.
I'm so.
What do you mean roast?
Yeah, that's.
It's
raw.
raw.
That's rawer than what Celeste got.
Why do we keep seeing such raw meat?
I don't want to see any more raw meat, guys. Can we stop with this raw meat thing?
He's always, and then the guy's like, "Yo, that's nicely roasted."
Wow, what nicely roasted cooked meat you have there. Wow, big nice roast. Meat is not white when it's cooked.
Like, imagine it just puts a piece of bread on screen and then someone goes like, yo, is that a toasted sandwich you've got there?
Yeah, I don't know what... Also, once again, do you know where we are?
Yeah, we're outside that building.
We're outside that building.
That same-ass building.
Between that building and that tent.
Yep.
For the 11th time.
It's definitely not roasted, because for one thing, the meat looks red, and for another thing, the skin...
God, the bone's still
untouched.
Look, the bone's still got blood on it. That thing's freshly cut.
It'll be that he...
Oh, hey, Raphael. I nabbed it from the base we took over the other day.
What base we took over the other day?
The base that you took back from the Empire?
He nabbed it from his own.
Oh, this was all a ploy to get your hands on all of the food and valuables of the common folk after the Empire takes them and puts them in bases.
Tyrion.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy sucks.
Plus, it's about to go bad.
It's about to go bad because it's raw.
Meaning?
It's so raw.
It's you know what it is? It's like sour scrag of beast from Dragon's Dogma. It's about to go. It's about to go off.
It's so. Oh, I don't know.
Hold on there, big guy. Nobody.
He's only got like 2 chicken legs. He can
Try
definitely.
me, thought Raphael.
Raphael can totally down base. One bite.
I was actually thinking we could all feast on it together.
How big was it?
Want to help
What?
me cook it?
What?
We've
already cooked it.
No point trying to ration it out.
That's a tasty looking roast you've got there, Claw.
I was actually thinking we could all feast on it together. Wanna help me
It's
cook
not fucking roast if it hasn't been roasted, Raphael. Did you not notice that? Did your cooking at the inn not teach you that?
I mean, maybe he's using roast as shorthand for thing that looks like you're
Roastable.
going to roast it. I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know.
You bet I do. Might mean my stomach goes a little emptier, but feasting with the whole team adds a spice like no
Aww.
other. Just leave the rest to me. I'll kick
No,
this
don't
meat
call
out.
it that.
Meat.
Don't call it that. Oh, that's disgusting. Raphael, you've ruined a wholesome moment there. You've absolutely ruined it.
Hey, make sure you take it to the mess hall.
He went the complete wrong
Is he
way.
even listening to me?
So when he says everyone, does he mean like the guys, as in like
Color me impressed, Raphael.
you know like Ignatz for some reason, Lawrence, Lysithia, like is it those people with names? It just feels a little weird. I mean, I guess he said it's not big enough to ration out to the troops and it's going to go off soon. So
I mean, it wasn't going bad in a matter of minutes, but this is a huge
It was probably going to go bad in a matter of minutes. It was raw. He hadn't preserved it or anything.
Where did he get it from?
He said he pilfered it from a base we took. I think he just took it straight from the corpse of a pig.
It's just like, you know, the funny thing is, I actually would have preferred if instead of saying that it was a base, he would have said, "Oh, I just went and hunted this." You know, I felt
I just found a
like,
dead chicken. Don't know how long it was dead. It was roadkill. I just went, you know, it'll do. Someone hit a chicken with their like Ford Fiesta or something. The Honda Civic.
I was getting tired of practicing my bows, my accuracy on the stationary targets. So I thought I'd go and hunt for
It's
some
like that joke
reflexive move and practice.
It's like that joke where what's the natural predator of a house cat, and it's a Honda Civic.
That's diabolical.
Weird. It felt like that was more than we could ever finish.
Huh?
But just
Oh
mention
wait,
food to the
they've
crew and
already
it's
eaten
gone
it,
in
did
an
they?
instant.
Too bad, too. I was thinking I could split any leftovers we had with.
That'll be
Ryan.
so.
But you would have to have preserved it for that.
Yeah,
my
that'll
guy.
be so rotten by the time it gets to them.
Well,
That'll
he's
be
cooked it now, though.
That'll be
Then
so
again-
rotten by the time it gets to them that it will have reincarnated and be good again. It'll be fresh.
Doesn't it take days to get here from where they are? It would definitely have started
Claude, it doesn't
rotting
take
by
days to get
Yeah,
anywhere
don't.
in Leicester.
Don't worry, Claude. Don't.
Leicester's the size of, like, it can't even be the size of Andorra anymore.
Yeah, no. He said, "Oh, it takes days to get there." No. It hasn't been days since that siege happened, and we apparently were texting each other for it.
Yeah.
So.
Besides, this isn't really the chapter in history you want an old man and a child going out
What?
on a stroll.
He was just gonna give them some meat. God damn it!
Are you telling me that they are in an unsafe location? Are you telling me? Are Are you telling me that we don't have full control over the village that they live in?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't we? Did we just have a big song and dance? Oh, we've got all of Southern Leicester now. Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, it's not the right time. Do you really think
Maya could be some 40-year-old Imperial vet's wife at this point? I'm just saying.
But like, is he really saying, oh, we're in wartime, so you can't go out for a stroll if you're a civvy back at home? Unless the war's at your doorstep, I'm pretty sure you can.
Still, I hope that day comes soon.
Huh?
A time when we can invite your grandfather and sister over for banquets whenever we want. A time when it's not so dangerous.
Oh, you meant them coming here.
Not that any of that'll be possible so long as this...
Yeah, such a shame. If only we defended the really defensible location earlier. Maybe then we wouldn't have to do with all of this pincer bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
That's it, Claude. That's it.
Whoa, what's all the yelling for?
This meal was amazing, yeah. But a little voice in the back of my mind kept saying something was missing. And now I know what it is.
Joe, is everything alright at home? I mean, this was the most...
Whoa, what's all the yelling
for? I sounded dead. I mean, is that just me? Whoa.
I thought you were calling that back up to be like Claude's reaction after, you know, we crashed out during that scene.
Well, that's true. It sounds absolutely just devoid of it.
Whoa, what's all the yelling for?
We've dropped we've dropped, what is that, 71 frames over the course of this, and it's disconnected and reconnected once. This is our least connecty stream of all time.
The crashing out's probably done that. The fury,
the raw anger.
The fury scared. The fury scared the capture card.
You don't have to be afraid, capture card. It's not your fault.
We're gonna have a huge party with Maya and my grandpa.
With Maya's husband and my grandpa, who hasn't been named.
Yeah, and my grandpa.
Once the land's at peace again, we're gonna have a huge party with Maya and my grandpa. And
grandpa might be dead. They might have played, like, Beat the Grandpa game.
Jesus Christ!
What?
Actually,
just saying.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
They're in unsafe land.
If Ferdinand wasn't so nice a bloke, that's what would have been happening.
Like, what if Ferdinand comes up to Deirdre and goes what if he comes up to Deirdre and he says, hey, you got a Raphael in there? Sorry, I just wanted to tell you. You're gonna be an uncle soon. My wife's expecting. You know, your sister. Like, what does Raphael do there? Does he just look at Claude and Claude's just like, hey, there's nothing I could do about that, buddy. And then he has to do the Gloucester thing, and Raphael's like, oh, so is my sister all right? And then he's just there like, yeah. Anyway,
After all, you can't savor a meal if you've got thoughts of war rolling around in your head.
Yeah, I think you're right. A banquet we can throw in peacetime is far better than one we have to put on hold due to the
yeah, because you'd have to put it on hold. You can't actually do the banquet.
Yeah.
But in order to make that dream a reality, we'll need to create a future where the wild animals share their game instead of fighting.
What? The animals don't give two fucks about what you're doing right now, Claude. What? I'll tell you that. In fact, like, what do you mean? The wild animals can share their game. What, you think you're an environmentalist now after just cooking some pig's legs? What are you talking about?
Game? As in game meat? You have more?
Sorry, just a metaphor for the eagles and lions, always at each other's throats.
What are you talking about?
What?
At this point, I'm actually so confused. Where are the lions? Where are these titular lions?
I mean, I guess he means Adrastur and flipping Fargus.
I know, but I just wonder, where are these lions? Because they're thinking of
Wait,
it.
you're right.
Where are the lions? Because like, are there lions in Fodlan? And you have to know they're like African lions as well. We can't be saying like mountain lions, like pumas or something, because if you look at the Fargus flag, there is a big maned lion, and the only maned lions are like actual African, you know, savannah lions. Where are they? And how does Fargus know about them to the extent that they put that on their flag?
I have no idea.
There's some snow lions we don't know about.
As for us deer, we're content with leaves.
This
Oh,
is-
Claude, I've got a question. Why do you suppose it is that birds fly?
Oh my god.
No, this is what it feels like.
It is what it feels like. What was with the shambles? The shambles!
Shambolic metaphor.
Just a horrible metaphor. I hated every second of that. I mean, ugh.
Oh, the austere are content with leaves. What do you mean? What do you mean?
You're literally eating
Way
me.
to make yourself useful.
And for that matter, like, what does meat mean in the context of this metaphor?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because deer can't eat meat; they're herbivores. So you're asking for them to share meat with you, even though you can't fucking eat it.
I wish we could, I wish those two would get along so that we could do our own thing. I'm guessing is what he means, but that's so vague that I could just say.
No, because he's asking for them to share their meat.
Yeah, he's asking them to share their meat. So.
Unless he's meaning that they share their meat with each other, so we can be left alone.
Yeah, I guess he means that.
Is that what that was?
Man, I wish that he's literally out here going, look, watch this metaphor. This one's going to be really good. I wish the pencil and rubber wouldn't keep fighting each other, you know, over whether or not to get the lead on the page. Us pens, we're just happy to put our ink wherever it lies, you know?
Yeah, man.
It's like, let me preach that. Let me preach that.
He was smoking a blunt while thinking of that line.
I feel bad dragging you into this grunt work.
How about you feel bad for all of the livelihoods of the tens and tens of thousands of your own citizenry, your own peasantry that you put at risk? Your men, women, and children, your elderly women and children that you put at risk.
He can't even vouch for Maya's safety. We don't know what's become of Maya.
Jesus Christ!
Again, Ferdinand could be having his he could be having his firstborn popping out soon, and we wouldn't know about it. We get up to Ferdinand.
Maya, she was described as a child.
We get up to Ferdinand, and he's just
telling
like
him he's a nonce.
We just get up to. Well, no, all I'm saying is, if he was a worse guy.
Oh, if he was a worse guy.
Ferdinand could be going out here like, wait, Raphael, before you kill me, I just wanted to say, I think Leo is a fire name for the for like my kid. So pass that on to your sister when I, and then Raphael stabs him because it's pretty disrespectful. But what?
Sorry.
Huh?
Look, they've released toys for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. The movie's not out yet, and they've already put out their pathetic toys.
Hey, come on.
Sorry. Saiyan Scholar.
Ray thinks he's Saiyan Scholar for real. It's kind of
no, it's just funny to me. They've already put out toys. It's like,
well, why not? They've got to prep that, If the kids, if the movie comes out and the kids can't find any toys, they'll be fuming.
When is the movie coming out?
It's
When
like
is the movie
only
coming
a month,
out?
I swear.
Is it really?
Even like weeks. I swear it's coming out soon.
Okay, never mind. Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Very well. I will join you.
Sure. That'll be no sweat.
Oh shit! April the 1st.
Yeah. Okay. So it's only it's literally like
a month
little
and
bit
change.
over a month.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
If
then.
the kids don't,
I
get
thought
their...
it was like.
We all must do our
I thought it was
share
going to be like a
make
December
yourself
thing.
useful.
Nah, if those kids don't get their toys, they'll be
We all
looking at their
must do
parents
our
like,
fair share.
"You've betrayed me.
You've betrayed
You told
me.
you told me you'd get me a Yoshi toy.
You told me you'd get me a Super Mario Galaxy movie specifically.
Yeah.
Yoshi toy.
They'll be a revolt.
They got to be selling their merch, bro. They've got to be selling their merch. Oh, excuse me. Nice.
Yeah.
How's it
Flavor's
nice
not
and
really
it's
there.
that crap that that everyone reacts negatively to it?
No,
Like,
but
ugh.
they react.
Nothing is more joyous than a friend treating me to a meal and getting to enjoy it with my beloved sister.
Right. But can we not do this whole beloved sister thing in front of other people? It's so embarrassing.
It's funny she phrased it like that because it sounds like she's okay with it in private.
Yeah, in private she's chill.
She
with
doesn't mind getting coddled by a big bro as long as it's in private.
Can't be
Which
in public,
isn't consistent with how she is in Three Houses.
Wait, why does Lysithea not want to eat anything? Oh, there.
Just go to the desserts. She likes desserts.
I know what to go to for Leonie because she's a daggin spy.
Yep.
Solid.
This is gonna be a
solid.
soup. Oh, thank God it wasn't a soup. Every time she says solid side, I get
I can
nervous.
tell you were trying to make something that would appeal to a child.
You know, I actually think she's right. Other than the meat here, like, look at the state of this meal. It's literally just some greens. Like, this is what they give to kindergartners.
Spiky, in what universe have you ever seen, like, something that would appeal to a child, and then it's just vegetables? That's the meme. The meme is they don't want to eat their
they
vegetables.
don't want to eat their vegetables, but every kindergarten always serves vegetables. Do you think that's why, like, children grow up with an expectation that the school food's going to be shit? And is that why schools don't put any effort into, like, making good meals? Because they just know that instinctively people don't want to eat the school food? I think I've made Rad catatonic from that one.
No, sorry. I suddenly felt like I had to lie down.
What, are you getting...
It wasn't because of what you said.
You're getting whiplash from the claw thing.
Wow, that hit the spot.
If we look down at the meat, has it been cut into dinosaur shape? Wait a minute, I've made this joke before.
Yep, you have definitely made this joke before.
Hunger is the
true enemy of mankind.
Cheesy Verona stew.
Sorry, I love doing that.
And now this guy has to eat 8 meals. Like, seriously.
Back to back.
Back to back, packing away 8-course meal. Like, geez, we're living it up in Leicester. And Ferdinand was living it up in Leicester for, like, a few weeks while he was taking all the territory.
God
like,
knows
seriously, I should mention again that it is over if he decides
What
to...
was Ferdinand doing?
If he decides to occupy those territory with forces of his own, and slowly go forwards with, like, extra armies,
yeah,
you know, like...
cry about it.
Then it's over again. It's over. And we had no control over what they were going to do. All we were doing was retreating.
Yeah, we were doing
We
that.
had no
Ooh,
control
we were
over what they were going
retreating.
to do.
Look
If
at
they
us.
were actually taking those territories, fortifying all the fortresses and strongholds that they came into, deploying men at those strongholds, like, and what the hell is that? There's 2 fish heads in there.
That looks like the Rotten Veil. That looks like the Rotten Veil.
If anyone knows what this is, put it in the comment section below. Yes, plug that engagement.
Wonderful.
What the hell? Oh my god! I don't think I'll ever get tired of celebrating on engagement plugging. It's just weird. It's weird how naturally people do it. Like, I don't know. When I see it on any video, I'm just like, do they just go away from that thinking, oh yeah, get in, solid?
No, they think they have to do that.
Oh yeah, I guess
they have
so.
to. It's like, you know, got to remind people of that.
You have to subscribe.
Subscribe and hype the stream so that it will, so that we can get more people watching, so we can get more people thinking with their brains before Fortune's Weave comes out.
Yep, and then,
oh Jesus Christ, Fortune's Weave is going to be such trash.
Don't say it too early. Maybe it'll actually be really good. I know that's cope, but like...
Someone knows my weakness.
Someone knows my weakness.
Shamir, would you put your gloves away?
Do you know what my weakness is?
You use
a good
those
story.
to kill people.
Hey, my favorite.
This guy really does have like balls and chains coming out of his shoulders. What's going on?
Well, yeah, it's to symbolise his criminal nature and stuff.
Crippling debt, weighing him down.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Oh, look at that analysis.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Oh, we are overanalyzing.
We are overanalyzing. That is literally the name of the stream. You have to sigh so sadly.
It's funny that I called it overanalyzing because we're not overanalyzing.
Well, I mean, what do you mean overanalyzing?
Well,
what is overanalyzing?
Well,
like,
by definition, we've said saying over means that you're doing it more than necessary.
Yeah, I don't think you should. Well, I don't think you can do analysis more than necessary because I think any amount of analysis is good amount of I think any amount of analysis is a good amount of analysis, but I don't think you should be, or basically cherry picking and grabbing stuff randomly. That I guess you could consider overanalyzing, but I'd just say that's not analyzing. That's just called cherry picking and making a false argument. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say you're over arguing if you go, look, my defendant clearly didn't kill the victim, and then we have a tape that just shows them doing it.
Imagine if
then that makes me go, well, you're not overanalyzing the tape, you're just lying to me.
Imagine if 1-5 didn't have the evidence room murder, like the day 2 thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the musical.
What?
Counting on you.
Honest.
Sure, I'll help.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but
I feel like the full stream's gone by. I'm still got an hour and a half of it. Like, whoa.
Yeah, God. This one's been a mammoth stream. Despite being the same size as
this
the
one
other ones.
felt like... I don't know what it felt like. It felt like something.
It's because of that crash, exhausting crash out at the start.
The crash out was pretty diabolical, I must say.
It was preem. It was like Nova or something.
Counting on you both.
We'll figure something out.
You're working on being an OAP
I always get the job done. And
for the time where you will be an OAP at that point.
That's a funny thought. You receive Lily!
Oh.
Now that's a reference.
It certainly is.
That's a reference that I can get behind.
Now that's a reference.
That's a reference
Send it
to
there.
based game series Guilty Gear.
Hell yeah. Well, time for successive training because it does give you some points.
I've got the hang of it.
This power will help me soar.
Cool.
He thinks he's actually Superman.
Can't wait to see how you
Maybe.
Da, da, da,
Maybe they
da,
just
da,
told
da,
him he was
da.
Superman. I wouldn't be surprised.
Da, 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 da,
Oh, here we go
da, da,
again.
da, 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 da. Oh yeah, last time on Marianne's mental illness has been changed from depression to social anxiety. Marianne expressed great admiration for Shez's social nature and wanted to be like her. Just saying.
Yep, true.
That ain't gonna do anything for you, Chud.
Hey, you've still got some food left. You don't want it? That Ogma Wolverine meat's super hard
Yeah.
to come by.
Why are we eating Ogma Wolverine? What?
They're carnivores. That's gonna be nasty.
I don't know.
Oh, I
Huh?
don't really eat meat.
Why'd you
I
put it
don't
on your plate then?
I just took it because, you know,
Or
it looked
failing
lonely.
that,
Don't mind if I do then. You know? I
failing
always
that,
feel
why didn't she
strangely
foist it off on
energized
someone
after
else?
eating
She's acting
stuff.
like one of those fake vegans who got caught out eating meat. It's like, oh no, I was just, you know, keeping it company.
You look so pleased to be eating it.
What? I kind of see why people. She clearly does have some sort of social issue because that is the creepiest stuff I've ever heard.
You look so pleased to be eating it.
If not every day I get to hear you laugh. Did I look funny or something?
No, it's just that the look on your face made me.
That makes me feel happy.
That makes me feel happy.
Okay, fine.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Instead of just watching other people stuff their faces, maybe you'd enjoy trying
No,
some
she doesn't
yourself?
eat meat.
I am perfectly content just watching.
Oh, don't make a joke, don't make a joke, don't make a joke.
Huh. Well, anyway, it seems like you've gotten more comfortable eating with me, Marianne.
I have. When you told me not to act like someone I'm not, at first I didn't know what to do with myself, but I still thought I could learn something from you. And as I talked with you more, I just got used to us eating together.
I see. Then why not branch out and eat with other people too?
Sorry, I'm just so silent.
As far as I'm aware, this is relatively consistent with.
Yeah, this is fairly consistent with. I mean, it's fairly consistent with her social anxiety. You know, her new social anxiety thing.
I just got used to us eating together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the eating with her is the new scary thing,
Yeah.
but then it stops being a new scary thing because it turns into a routine almost, a thing that is now safe, that we know is safe because it's been done a lot of times and nothing bad has happened. So that all seems fine, but I can't fathom why they changed her depression to social anxiety.
I don't know. Everyone on the team was just like, I don't know what depression is, guys. We need to change it. They just didn't know how to write it, and they was like,
It's so bizarre. I mean, I guess because
maybe they just thought all mental illnesses were the same mental illness.
I guess it's because it's a nice clean, it's a nice tidy mental illness, a nice safe, squeaky clean mental illness where you can just
You think
go
they were
like,
concerned about the suicidal?
yeah, you can just go to them and be like, oh hey, be yourself, lol, and I'll sit with you, fam, and then they're like, All she needs is an extrovert to sweep her off her feet. And,
Yeah, clearly.
You know, that's all. It is.
Considering,
Nice and easy.
I'd imagine that they probably would. Considering,
Just try not being so quiet, Marianne.
I mean,
How about that?
we're lucky it wasn't depression, or they probably would have been like, Marianne, have you just tried being happy?
Have you tried not being sad, Marianne?
Marianne, maybe you should,
think happy thoughts.
think happy
Marianne.
thoughts. I mean, like, come on.
Put some effort in,
Like,
Marianne.
put some effort in. Come on, Marianne. Like, I mean,
Mealtimes are a great opportunity to make new friends, after all. Making conversation and sitting around the dinner table go hand in hand. That's how
Whoa,
we
what is
ended up
this
friends,
shot about?
right?
Oh, that's dramatic as hell.
I
feel like we're
swear
gonna
they've
go,
never used this shot before. Whoa, what? What's going on?
That was really cinematic for no reason.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry, it's just... My adoptive father said the same thing to
Seems
me
honestly quite, it seems like reasonable advice. I don't know.
He did say that's how we ended up friends.
He often criticized me because...
Yeah, I was gonna say what? That,
Huh?
That's how we ended up
No.
friends, right?
He often criticized me
No.
because I avoided other
Stop
people's-
avoiding.
No.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
He hides you
He does hide you.
because you have the crest of the beast.
He's like,
this
yo,
game
get out there, sheesh.
This game itself has mentioned. What was it in her support with Lysithia, I think?
Yep.
Where the crest
She's-
scholar
yeah.
wanted to see her crest,
wanna
and
see
she's
your
like,
crest.
no, you can't see my
don't,
crest. You
don't,
can't
yeah.
see my crest. Because
Ray's saying,
there is
no,
a
you gotta get out
stigma.
there.
Because there is a stigma surrounding the crest of the beast.
Hold up.
That's why Marianne's adopted father, Margrave Edmund, she doesn't have a good relationship with him because
Watch this stealthy. You'll not realise.
she was he adopted her because because he wanted a child with a crest as his heir.
That was so stealthy.
Yes, so stealthy.
No one noticed.
Except when he got her, it turned out that it was the crest of the beast. So he kind of takes it out on her a bit.
Yep.
He said that, as the heir to House Edmund, I must be at least somewhat sociable. But he never bothered to understand how
No,
difficult
he
it was
gave
for me
you
to
that
do
complex by
Yeah.
making you feel worthless.
Yeah, I don't know
The
why.
stigma of the crest of the beast made you feel like you shouldn't have been born. What would you? He was trying to get you out there and be sociable. What are you
I
talking
don't know
about?
what's going on anymore.
This is a flat out retcon.
She's already got a different mental illness.
I mean, yeah, but apologize for being insensitive or encourage us.
No, let's apologise for being.
Sorry,
Come on, guys.
sorry.
Don't be insensitive.
I'm sorry. I was being insensitive, just like your father.
No. You've done nothing wrong. But I don't think it's a good idea for me to get involved with too many people.
Can you believe this?
Why?
This voice actress is about to voice Jam in Guilty Gear.
Maybe. If she does, that would be fine.
I
But
would-
she better like do over the hell out of it. You know what I mean? Like she better be screaming. That's an
the
important
screaming,
part of her.
sure.
That's an important part of her toolkit.
The screaming, sure, but I don't think they're going to get away with doing a dodgy Chinese accent. You know what I mean? I don't think in this day and
No.
age we can do that these days.
I guess not.
I only bring misery and
Oh,
misfortune to anyone who gets too close
Huh?
to me.
She locked in.
This sounds like Three Houses, Marianne.
Guys, she locked in. Guys, she locked in.
Do they turn back when you say, "Hey, this is a blatant retcon"?
Yeah. No, it hasn't worked before. It didn't work with Claude.
You know, there are times in Three Houses where she says things that are obvious quotes from her father towards her.
Maybe she just brought out the writers were like, shit, we needed a quote from the actual Three Houses, like, quick, get one, and then they just like control find in the script of Three Houses for Marianne quotes.
Yeah.
That's not true at all. Why do you even think that?
It is true.
Wait, she
What?
this is
She snapped
she
back.
snapped back. She locked in, guys.
What's going on?
Okay, if that's the case, then how is it possible for us to be hanging out right now?
She
without
literally
any
just
problems?
she was just acting all drunk, and then the police officer came over and went, "Hey, have you had anything to drink tonight?" Boom, locks in.
No,
Oh,
no, I haven't.
no, I haven't. And it's like you're not even in the driver's seat. You can say you have. Oh, yeah.
You're right. I should have been more vigilant and kept some distance.
What's going
between
on?
us.
I'm so confused. She just forgot her character. She actually forgot her character.
She
She just remembered her character.
I don't understand. We've unretconned the retcon, and now she's back to having depression.
You're so kind, and I just like being
No,
around
what?
you.
I'm so confused.
I'm sorry.
What is going
Why
on?
Why did she lock in?
I'll stay as far away from you as I can
Okay.
from now on.
I should go.
I should go. She's Commander Shepard.
Hey, wait, Marianne.
What am I gonna do about her?
What happened? Why did she forget for the C support and half of her B support that she's supposed to have a complex
Yeah, I don't know.
about people getting close to her because she feels less than human and, you know, like she just brings misfortune and misery upon everyone because of the stigma of the crest of the beast and the way her father has treated her.
Oof, what do you say about that?
What do you mean? What do you say about that?
I don't know. I'm flabbergasted.
God damn, this should not have happened. This whole game should not have happened.
Hey there, Shamir. What's a gal like you doing in a place like this?
I think he's
eating, I guess.
What
isn't this the? Oh no, wait, it isn't.
Did
the
he?
food hall,
Did he?
is it?
What did he? Hang on.
Hey there, Shamir. What's a gal like
This
you
guy
doing
thought he
in a
heard those
place
very
like this?
particular drums at the start of this cutscene. Like, why does he deliver it like that?
Hey there, Shamir. What's a gal like you?
There's
doing
only
in a
one type
place
of
like
acting that's
this?
that's weird.
No, he's trying to. He's putting on the Riz because they're at the pub or something.
Oh, it's
But
you.
weirdly enough,
Damn, that's
she is
right
actually,
off.
I think, younger than him.
Yeah, isn't she 25 and he's 26?
He's 28.
He's 28.
He's
Oh
28.
my god.
Nothing in particular. Just had some time to kill. Thought it'd be nice to chat.
What does he want? I've never heard someone deliver stuff more. I want something from you.
Shouldn't you and Holst be punching each other's ass or something?
An actually funny line.
Yeah.
That sounds nice and all.
Oh.
But I've had my eye on you for a while.
Wow, yeah, okay, he's gone all in. Full cards, everything.
Watch out for the
Try
spaghetti.
anything funny, and you'll regret it.
Whoa, take it easy, pal. I didn't mean it like that. I was just thinking the two of us have got a lot in common, yeah?
Oh, sorry.
I was just thinking...
Nothing comes to mind.
Well, I mean, our hair is
Hey, now,
kind of
let's not
similar
be
in
too
colour.
hasty. Take gambling,
What?
for instance.
This was
I
not
happen to
the
know
slam
you
dunk
like
Riz
a
line you
little
thought it
game of
was.
chance.
Hey, we're
And
both
I
gamblers,
fancy a
yeah?
wager myself every now and...
You can't call it gambling.
You absolutely can. You absolutely can. You can, and we all know
Boss Man
Jack knows that.
Yeah.
He is a gambler's gambler, and he only ever loses.
Sure, I've probably lost more than I've made, but hey, it's...
This guy has a problem.
right?
Social services, he's got a problem.
Keep telling yourself that.
What about booze? From what I understand...
The only thing this guy can bring up
you're
is bad
quite the
habits.
drinker.
But unlike you, I can actually hold my liquor.
Hey, that was one time. Nobody drinks Balthus under the table. Not unless I've lost a bet.
You must lose often. I've seen you stumble.
Oh my
around
god,
here
it's
twice.
just
his life is in shambles.
It's torpedo after torpedo for this man.
Alright, so gambling and booze are out. What about fighting? The battlefield is where we both come alive, yeah?
My fighting style is nothing like yours.
I can't argue with that. I like to get in real close and crack some skulls. Well, you prefer to pick off enemies from a safe distance. But even if our methods are different, the end result is the same. It's kill or be killed out there.
Huh. So you do see how we're different.
Give me some credit, will you? I might not be the best drinker or gambler.
Might
but
not
I
be the
am
best
the
drinker.
desirable king of grappling. I can tell you're not looking for your fights to be a bloodbath, unlike yours
The
truly.
best one's the principal one.
Because I don't like dying. I prefer to be the one doing the killing.
Yeah.
That's why I use a bow. The only one who bleeds is the enemy. Aren't you forgetting something? After gambling and booze, you're supposed to ask me about women, though I doubt our tastes are similar.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Hey, Shamir, where are you going? Huh.
I think
Wonder
she
what
just
that was
meant
about.
she isn't interested in men. That's kind of what she
She's not
implied.
into men, she's into...
She
I mean,
kind of just implied that, I won't lie.
She has a pretty, like, you know, ooh la la support with, Catherine, doesn't she?
Like, I think she's not interested in you, Balthus.
I should call it a day.
Especially if she actually isn't. Which she does have paired endings with men, so she actually isn't not interested in men. So, Balthus, you just got hit with the "no, I don't swing that way" excuse. That's when it's time to quit. That's when it's time to quit.
Nah, I should finish up too. Thanks, Shamir. I have to work out new unit formations for our next battle.
Since when?
Why?
You're pretty
Oh, she
conscientious
really
for a
isn't.
mercenary.
I'm not a mercenary.
No,
I'm a
Shamir,
commander.
you don't know the half of it. This bitch over here literally walks off cliffs under the guise that it'll get her stronger.
Well, I mean, you know, if she survives falling off the cliff, she gets a Zenkai boost.
Yeah, she's not sane.
Oh shit.
That's rare in our profession. Well, sorry to cut and run. Good luck with all that.
It's good as done. Some help would be nice.
No worries, I can handle it. It's my responsibility after all. Right, well, if you ever need a hand, just let me know. Really? Thanks. Dependable as always.
This is a
Shamir.
conversation that it should have ended like 4 lines ago.
Yeah, this is kind of...
Neither of like Shamir clearly wants to walk away.
Okay,
and Sheds is just
I'm going.
Right, see ya.
Cool, bye.
I'll see you
See
later.
ya.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going.
You're really cool, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same to you. Same
Yeah,
to
I'll
you,
see you later
honestly.
then. Yeah,
bye,
bye.
bye.
Goodbye. Yeah. All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah, if you need a hand, let me know.
Yeah, no, obviously. I'll definitely go to you because
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure. See you.
Honestly, you're so mature for your age. You always seem so composed.
Literally, like she's just
Even
chatting.
when we're
Like,
just
what are you
chatting.
doing?
Why are you glazing her for no reason?
She's just like, oh, by the way, you're really cool, actually, Shamir. Like, what do you want out of Shamir? She's just trying to walk off.
I wouldn't say wise. Save that for the higher-ups. I just mind my own business. Plenty of mercenaries do the same. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. You know, you're pretty easygoing yourself, even by merc standards. Have you been on your own for long? Didn't you belong to a mercenary group at some point? Yeah, but I bounced around a lot. Let's see. The company I was with
The
the
Burling
longest
mercenaries.
was
The Burling mercenaries.
probably Burling's mercenaries. The last one I
Probably.
joined.
Last one you joined?
I don't think she kept much track of time. You know what I mean?
Last one you joined, I thought they raised you. You literally said
Yeah.
they raised you. Like, what are you talking about? Were you just a child soldier for
she's
like
hitting
ages?
them with she's hitting them with the like, oh me, oh yeah, I've been in so many mercenary companies, man. I've been like
But then we clashed with Gerald's band, and I was the only one who survived. There isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost someone or something along the way. The losing trusted comrades?
war is
Stays
hell,
with you.
Sheds.
Yeah. Captain Burling.
These guys flip flop.
What? She remembers their names after all this time?
She flip flops so quickly between. Well, I mean, the only thing keeping us together was gold, which was in
Yeah.
her mind, by the way. That was in her mind palace with Arvel, so you can't say she was just lying about that for clout or whatever. She was saying that dead of ass, and now she's out here like, yeah, I still remember them. I still remember their faces. I couldn't save them.
The comrades I've lost. The body I've lost.
Like, we both know.
Stop hurting.
We both know you cared about them as much as NPCs in a really annoying escort mission.
We were a tight-knit group.
You weren't?
If a little rough around the edges. I would have been content staying
Okay,
with them
God,
till the
they,
end.
they just can't. They can't keep consistent at all.
No.
Maybe your experience is what's made you so pragmatic. It takes real strength to overcome past hardships and move
Shamir,
on.
you just said that there isn't a mercenary who hasn't lost things along the way. So unless you're saying that all mercenaries are pragmatic, which, I mean, sure, if you want to take that route, go ahead. You know,
Also, this is one of those lines that's just like, wow, you've said something that is so generic. You said something that sounds like you want it to say something, but it's just so generic.
You know, you seem way more pragmatic than me. I wonder what made you that way. You should know not to pry into a mercenary's power.
Shamir, you literally just
You just.
But if the right moment comes,
Wow.
Hey, I'm not going to trauma dump for you, even though I asked you to trauma dump.
Hey, can you trauma dump for me? Whoa, I'm not trauma dumping for you, buddy. I just knew you. I just met you. Weirdo. What? Feel so betrayed.
What? But because you saw Claude? Is that why you felt betrayed?
Yeah, that's why I feel
You
betrayed.
saw Claude. Because, yeah, if I saw Claude, I'd feel betrayed.
Oh, here we go.
Back into combat. Back into combat in Fargus. No, not in Fargus. Leicester. A deep forest. A bridge secured by your army. An ominous cave.
We haven't got it yet.
What, in ALL? A civilian house near the battlefield. A cave near the battlefield. A rundown encampment owned by the enemy. A down some distance from the battlefield. A cave on the edge of the territory. A camp where your army is stationed.
No, our army's stationed up there.
Non-habited rundown camp. Civilian house in a village some distance from the battlefield. A lake devoid of people.
A lake devoid. Sure hope it is. Are there people in the lake?
Nakey in the lakey.
They're either naked in the lakey or there's something much more sinister going on, you know what I mean?
Let me join. Let me join.
Let's bring in, I don't know, Balthus, because he's...
Just turn me loose already.
I'm surprised he's a wyvern rider.
I did that specifically so we could have...
The fight starts now.
A car?
A car, yeah.
It all boils down to win or lose.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we can win
That is
it.
a very factual statement, myself. I'm glad you said that. I feel factually informed, you know?
Who did I just kill? Oh, you them, I guess. What's our
Who did I
objective
just
on
kill
this
probably then? That feels like a cool fight.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Speaking of, I think we're in Daredevil.
Yeah.
Sounded like a voice crack, but I assure you it wasn't. A very intentional, high-pitched note. Was that Cope?
Yeah. You underestimate my power.
Oh, it's fired up.
Don't try it.
Huh?
Too easy.
Oh, it was kill 500 enemies.
Oh.
You're
Excuse
pretty
me, I'm your
useful
superior officer.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You might want to watch your words.
Luck was
You
on
can make
our
everyone
side
sick if you
today.
keep spinning like that.
Whee! How about I keep spinning like this then? Oh. I didn't get to troll any further.
Good.
Yeah, that's life.
Wow.
Such is life.
I won't let my...
Such is life.
I have
Pass.
this
That's
talent
me if they
hidden
made
away.
another one of these games. Sadly, because of this channel, that actually wouldn't be the case.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, if I wasn't already replaying this game, I'd actually like go off on you for like, how could you make me replay this game? How could you force me to replay this game?
Is that you,
So
Paul?
now I have to look at myself
what are you
and do
doing
that.
in a place like this?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I'm not up to much. Just shirking my
Great to
duties
hear
for a
from our
bit.
supreme leader.
Your plan's going well, huh? We've managed to corral most of the Imperial forces that are still
How?
in the Alliance.
Everything's moving like clockwork. At this rate, it won't be long before we've finished off the entire enemy force.
That was impossibly quick.
Yeah, that was just wow. Why'd we even pretend that they were invading us if we could just beat them up this easily?
You don't seem too happy about it. Hasn't this whole war been unfolding exactly the way you thought it would?
So far, yeah. But it's not over yet. Unless we find a way to stop them, the Empire is going to make another
And then we'll
play
just
for
run
the
away
Great Bridge
again?
of Mercury.
Yeah.
And when that happens, we'll be taking on Count Burgleys himself. It'll be a brutal fight, no matter how many angles we try to play. And even if we pull it off, what then? Do we
Stay on
invade
the
the
defensive.
Empire or just stay
Well,
on
I mean, we
defensive?
could have just...
We don't know what's going on with the Kingdom and the Church.
Whoa, I just
Almirans
realised
could
something.
decide
Yeah,
to
Myrons,
take
your
on
dad is the
No,
your
hold
dad's
on
the
a
king.
second, hold on a second.
What?
He just said... just L for a second. If we pull it off, what then? Do we invade the Empire or just stay on the defensive? I would like to mention that if we do stay on the defensive, we are in the exact same position as before we did the bullshit plan.
Uh-huh.
So, you haven't even decided what we're going to do from there, which... Actually, we're in a slightly worse position because they
Yep.
still have Garrett back.
Amazing plan.
So, the plan was actually for absolutely nothing. If you decide to make us defend...
Also, what does he mean that the Almirans could decide to drop it? We know you're Daddy's favourite little son.
Yeah.
So why does that matter? You can just call up. You can literally just call up Genghis Khan and say, "Daddy, my brother's bullying me."
There are limits to how far I can map things out. But the Alliance won't survive unless I account.
You haven't accounted for a single possibility.
Did you account for the possibility of Gloucester being taken as a prisoner of war? Did you account for the possibility of him not being allowed his troops to command? Did you account for the possibility that he would have had people spying on him and informing the Empire of his decisions and watching all of his moves? Did you account for if Ferdinand sacked Ordelia territory? Did you account for if Ferdinand sacked Gloucester territory? Did you account for what happens if you fail to hold Deirdre? Did you account for what happens if Gloucester fails to take Myrddin? Did you account for what happens if they decide to send extra troops in from Garreg Mach? Did you account for what happens if Burgleys gets to the Myrddin before we do?
And much, much more.
And much, much more. You haven't accounted for any of these
I'm
things.
dancing as fast as I can here, but there's no end in sight. And these feet are starting to get tired.
Me playing Dance Dance Revolution.
I'm dancing as fast as I can here.
When you're doing a charity stream of 4 hours straight, Han Solo song from the.
God damn! That's literally as long as this stream doing that.
Yeah.
I think I'd die. I guess at least I don't know, whatever the charity is, at least they can get my organs to sell. after I've passed out. Dead completely.
Passed out dead from too much Han Solo dance.
Yeah, it's over.
You don't have to shoulder all that weight by yourself. I'm sure we can figure out a plan if everyone puts their heads together.
Well, there's an idea. Hey, would
Sorry,
you be willing to
you're
hash
now
it out with
open
me?
to the idea of letting us know about plans.
Me?
This guy's tiresome.
I'm
This
not sure
game's
there's anything
tiresome.
all that useful knocking around in my
There's
head.
nothing rolling around
for
in.
yourself. I
forgot this
have
dude
plenty
existed.
of wisdom to
Me
share.
too.
Perhaps I should grant you some.
Honestly, yeah.
I probably won't be much help, but on the off chance I do get a flash of inspiration, I'll be sure to let you know.
Excuse me? I've placed myself at your disposal, yet you claim there's only an off chance that I'd have a good idea?
No, I think that's accurate.
That's accurate, Arvel. You're a really, really, really annoying character. I hate that. I really hate you. I hate you like your personality is. You're got a really bad personality.
You're basically like if Sothis was annoying. You're basically like if Sothis was Morgana.
You know, I'm really glad you're the one who hired me, Claude.
I love how she
After
just
the
ignored
2 years.
that. Yeah, after the 2 years when you left me, bodyguarding inns for pot noodles and rats.
You've got vision. You think about all these things that never even occur to me. Plus, I know you'll always pay me on time.
Alright.
You can't just keep glazing a character when they haven't done anything useful.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. Sorry to make you listen.
You know, I'd actually rather have some characters that I can go, oh, here are their character traits. They've got some flaws. You know,
Yeah.
but they're a good person deep
Imagine
down.
if-
This, that, and the other. You know, I'd like to have some characters I can actually think about and go, wow, look at
Imagine
this character, rather than just, hey, here's this idiot who doesn't know anything they're fucking doing, but we want you to think they're cool. So
I guess
this
we just-
other character you're playing as
glazes him.
says, wow, you're amazing.
You're so smart, Claude. God, Claude, you're so smart. You think so far ahead of,
But you know what?
all the
I
things
feel a bit
that
better.
are happening, bro.
Maybe
Like,
it's
you're
not
so
such
smart.
a bad thing to let it all out.
I have already mentioned, off the top of my head, 5 ways that this could have gone wrong.
Yep.
5 ways that we know he didn't have any counters for. 5 ways that weren't even mentioned that
Yep.
they could have gone wrong. That he had no control over. And
Yep.
you're telling me he's smart?
Well, if all you need is someone to vent to, I'm here. I'll even give you a real
Feels
good
like
rate
at this
on
point we're just venting to the stream.
Yeah.
Wait, you're charging me for this? You mercenaries sure know how to bleed a guy dry, don't you?
That is kind
For
of
some reason, I thought for a second she was going to say, well, they don't call me a gold digger for nothing. I don't know. I just felt like she was going to say that.
Hey there.
No. Inside a camp by a lakeshore, nearby villagers donated food to you. That's apocalyptic.
Huh?
We got food donated to us by a nearby village. Wow. Isn't that just sad? I might cry. Well, back to the grindstoner.
Yeah.
The
We're
fight
so
starts
hard up
now.
that the villagers nearby giving us food.
I reckon it's just Claude
I'll
pilfering
do
his
what I
own
gotta
villages as usual.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. This guy hasn't exactly been sterling gentleman. Defeat the fighter and their allies. You get burned if you play with fire. What is the delivery there?
I've heard it 11 billion times. I can't. I'm numb to it at this point.
Where's Messenger? We need to beat up Messenger.
They're at like the far end of the map.
No, it's Randolph.
What's Randolph doing?
I will bring you down for the future of the Empire. Who will challenge me?
This guy really does this character.
Who? It sounds like no one's challenging him.
Who will challenge me?
He's standing out there and like it's just crickets. It's just like
it feels like he's so unknown that no one wants to challenge him because they just don't care.
who will challenge
It's not
me?
like, buddy, we're not
Anyone?
challenging you. It's not that we're not challenging you because we're scared. We just don't care.
Anyone? Will anyone challenge me?
You underestimated me.
Your sheer talent captivates me.
Who the hell is this? What?
That's Commoner.
There's just a woman on the battlefield. What are you doing
Win the
here?
next one too, if I just stay focused.
Huh.
This isn't my finest
Sorry.
moment.
Running around in a circle? Absolutely not.
Amazing what a little bloodshed
Oh my
can
god.
do.
And other
Amazing,
things. You can,
amazing what a little money can do. 'cause
and
you
another other fun lines you can get from Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah.
Inspirational lines,
Yeah.
guys. Amazing what a little bloodshed can do. It's crazy.
Oh, war is hell in ego. This stuff will only slow me down, so I'll give it to you for cheap.
Cheap
Was
as
that a
1,000.
noble woman?
Yeah.
That was a noble woman. I've collected plenty of information. I do hope you find it useful. Now we can strip the Imperial Army down to their bones. Tell everyone to prepare to implement our strategy.
Imperial formation intel. Luckily we
Leone
got
wants
that.
to go on an expedition. Guess we're going on an
Time to
expedition.
go to Leone.
Effort, exhaustion, extreme, hot or cold.
Goes back home to a wealth of free time. And all the child slaves she could, you know, want to
Almiran child slaves.
do whatever she needs.
Not an exaggeration, not hyperbole, something that is supported by text. So don't tell me that it's wrong. And if you want to refute it, give me some text that refutes it, please.
Oh, you're
Why
already
is the
here.
text box different on expeditions? It's so
I don't
weird.
know.
Right,
Going
where
to
are
the
we
mountains, I can hide a body there. Sorry, did I say that?
Glad you thought of me.
What the hell, man?
She isn't a Dagden spy, you know. I've
Oh,
got
yeah, I
to
guess
do what
she's
I've
a
got to
Dagden
do,
spy.
man. Like, nothing personal.
After what felt like an insurmountable climb, you've reached the peak of a small mountain. You shrug off the ache in your body and bask in the natural beauty.
Ache of our body! We were on horses the whole time.
Yeah.
Those poor horses.
What a view.
I bet even a Pegasus couldn't fly this high.
What? The air's really thin up here.
Yeah, they're just suffocating.
Alright, here we go.
I think everybody has at least one fateful encounter that completely changes their life.
Ask if she's talking about Gerald. Say you've had one too, or nod. Huh? She's not?
Wait, what?
The funny thing is, she loves talking about Gerald.
She was doing something. I don't know what.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my god, I don't know what to say anymore.
Ask about preferred fighting style.
I follow Captain
You
Gerald.
fucking bitch.
Use whatever means necessary
Gerald.
You just ignored me when I was about to talk about Captain Gerald, and then you start talking about Captain Gerald.
Be impressed, give a rueful smile.
No, I'll give a rueful smile because she.
What? What on earth is this?
I borrowed a lot of money from the people in my village so that I could go to the officers' academy, but then it shut down. I feel
Yeah,
really
that
bad
is kind
about
of funny, actually.
Clearly, it's opposite day, so
Praise her for being a mercenary.
yeah, good job. I don't even know what's
Hooray!
going on anymore.
Let's go somewhere with better hunting next time.
It looks pretty
See ya.
fertile up here, I won't lie. Ugh. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes I feel like all times I can't, and this is one of those times.
Can't wait to count up your coins.
Absolutely gets me every time.
Every single time. Oh god, the first time I ever heard that, it was in the middle of like doing one of those finishes.
Yeah.
I had my sword right through the guy's...
Can't wait to count up your
He
coins.
says, can't wait to count up your coins.
Brother, you're dead.
Was I bro?
He's still thinking about it while he's got a sword clean
and then of course, you know, the and then they fall back on their knees and stuff.
Yeah,
like that
if you've
weird
ever
like
played Skyrim, you know.
that weird like they're all a spring or something.
It's just they behave weirdly in Skyrim.
The physics is so bizarre, but it's such a great game.
I had the exact same thing, but with the line, "You start running, so I can stab you in the back." And it's like, well, I'm stabbing you in the back.
That's
What?
Perfect. That's perfect.
The fight starts
All right, here we
now.
go.
Shall we?
Lawrence thinks he's part of the Og's gang.
Shall we?
He's like, "Oh, let's start, shall we?" It's like, no, you're not
No,
overanalyzing this with us,
mate. It started 3 hours 6 minutes ago, my guy.
Yeah, you're a bit late to the party.
We'll be taking this now.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Oh,
Don't mind if I do.
come on, gotta kill this guy so I can kill the next guy.
Yep.
This is our turf now.
This isn't to say I don't like Warriors gameplay. I just like good Warriors gameplay. Da 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 da. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, we're getting like we're getting a new Castlevania game.
Oh, that's true.
Like, how weird is that? After all this time, they're back for more.
What, was that really necessary, that one? You're laughing about it.
Let's go.
Well, yeah.
If anyone ever says that I should play that on stream,
I mean, it'll take one stream. The game is short as hell.
I'd
Maybe
actually
two.
tweet. I'd actually tweet. Solo stream. Put me in a like
You and
sensory deprivation room.
Here's your
except it's
chamber.
Just that.
Here's your chamber. You've got either Sonic Forces, Final Fantasy VIII, or Disco Elysium. Take your poison. I know
there is a fourth choice of a revolver.
No, you know, it's funny. I was about to say there isn't a revolver in the room.
Damn it!
Keep those eyes and ears open.
It's under our control.
It's under our control.
I don't think there's any
unlike the
AoE
story
as good as this. It's under our control. Unlike you know what Ferdinand's going to do to our populace.
I love the we're not losing to anyone.
Is there anyone else we have to beat up? Now my throat is getting scratchy.
My throat is getting tired. I'll tell you that. It's from all of this laughing. What's happened? Oh, we did it!
Yay!
I'll win the next one too if I just stay focused.
Yo, what's man's name? I gotta remember his name.
Hey.
The guy with the swords and everything.
Dexterity ring. The enemy has already retreated from here. Some useful
Dreaded
items.
Wolf, that's it. Dreaded Wolf. We need Dreaded Wolf to try out Thunderbrand.
You just said Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand.
I swear you called it Thunderbrand.
Thunderbrand. How useful would the Thunderbrand from Three Houses be in real life? Yes.
Might be pretty cool, honestly. I didn't think it would be very useful because I think it's way too silly. Like, what is it? A Shishisto?
Yeah, that style of thing.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, for God's sake! I know it shouldn't be like.
Finger porn.
Yeah, I just can't with that.
he's got the glasses emoji meme going on with him. Not that you're for it. He's totally actually.
Yeah, he's really annoying me at this point.
Care to make yourself useful?
The thing that gets me about him using the rebellion is when
back here
is when he's trying to do million stab, and then he's just got this grimace on his face, and you know he's absolutely shitting himself, like trying to
pull it back. It's
move that sword with one hand. Like his shoulder must have been killing him.
I'm getting shivers from just thinking about it. It's Right, here we go. Ignatz, I think. Ignatius. Oh my god, are we back on this?
Oh no. Oh no.
Looks like he's at it again. How's the book, Ignatz?
That was an exceptional stage yell.
Yeah.
Looks like he's at it again. How's the book,
That was really good, yeah.
You know what I think's funny? Something I heard. You know when you're thinking of like.
Here's a magic
words.
trick. I can make everyone take their headphones off. You see, because I can try a stage. I can try a stage shout like this. You see,
and you accuse me of being a troll.
Yeah, some people. If people are watching this, they might have actually done like, ooh, or at least turned the volume down. That'd probably be the more normal thing to do, turning the volume down. I feel like I would throw my headphones off. You know, that sounds a bit weird. Actually,
it's this thing that I've heard. Like, you know, you're in a monologue.
Yeah.
Like, you know, imagine it saying a few words, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now imagine it whispering those words. Okay. Now imagine it shouting those words. And you know what was weird about that?
What?
It was all at the same volume.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
I didn't like it because you didn't really tell me what words I should have thought about. So I thought about blue chocolate elephant. So when it got to the point where it was just blue chocolate elephant, it was just really creepy. It's like I didn't like that.
Sorry. So, you got more books, huh? They look expensive.
They were tucked away in my family's storeroom. I had my brother send them to me. We're a merchant family. All the books here are technically
Then why
meant to
aren't
be
they
for sale.
Wow, yeah, he just gives you books.
But they've gone unsold for years now, so he sent them. With my father.
Ask about Ignatz's brother, or ask about Ignatz's father.
I want to ask about his brother. What?
Your brother sounds like a nice guy. Are you two close?
We weren't when we were younger, but I
What?
guess we are now. We do write to each other a lot. And he listens to even my strangest
Yes,
requests.
it seems like you're very close.
That's why I tend to go to him for everything. Wonder if he feels sorry for me since I became a knight for our family's benefit.
So you didn't really want to do it then?
Well, no, that's not... I did it because I wanted to help them. Now that I'm a knight for House Gloucester, I've been able to make a lot more connections
I
with
mean,
the
yeah, it
nobility.
seems like you're Lawrence's butler.
If I use that to help my family's business, then I'm perfectly happy with where I am.
If you say so. What kind of
Also, we're
books did
still
you
all
borrow?
out here just going, hey, Ignatz, yo, Ignatz. When realistically, once again, we should be calling him
Sir Victor.
Sir Victor.
A bunch of travel journals and collections of letters.
Yes,
from
travel
far-off
journals
places.
also make me go, aha!
Wait.
Like I'm looking at a nice sticky toffee pudding.
Are you the messy bastard who's
plate
been
of
leaving all of those
pancakes.
things around?
Did I just say plan cakes?
Yep, you did say pancakes.
Or a plate of pancakes?
He's the messy bastard who's been, like, leaving all of that around, though.
Or one of those, like, sundaes, you know, with the ice cream and all of the other little
Are you
random
just trying
things in
to
it.
make us all hungry, or what?
Just thinking about dessert. But I've got a bit of a sweet tooth,
No
so I'm
matter how
constantly
painful
thinking about
life may
dessert.
be, it all fades away when I read these books and imagine
A writer
myself
wrote this.
traveling.
Wait, did you just say painful? I knew you weren't
That's...
happy.
Hold on a second. We're at Warsheds! Of course life is painful right now.
What you really want to do is travel around and
You're
paint
really
all the
reaching
scenery
here.
you
Into
Sheds!
someone
What are you
else's life.
talking about?
What?
What? How do you know that?
What?
Spaghetti came out.
You're not exactly hiding it. You've got books on painting techniques, preparing pigments.
Yeah,
It's all just
mixed,
lying around everywhere.
He mixed too much woad with his...
You went with Woad, Madder, and Weld, didn't you, for
Yeah.
your things? Well, you need actually colder tones for your... okay, sorry, that's for Sunday.
That's for Sunday. 1 till 5 p.m. GMT.
Yes, the plug.
Oh,
truth
yes.
is, I love painting.
Yes, the plug is actually a very
I
valid
love-
sentence for brothership, isn't it? Marrying
Yes,
lazy
the
bitch.
plug!
Yes, the plug, boom.
The plug.
I know the world holds all these wondrous sights that I can't even begin to imagine. If only I could see them for myself and capture them on canvas. I used to dream of doing that. But things are different.
was
now,
before
you
the
know?
war.
I don't regret becoming a knight, and I didn't do it just for my family's sake. I want to do my
It honestly
part to
feels like we're
shape
bullying him at
Logan's
this point
future.
over it,
It's
because he
my
clearly does say,
responsibility
I
as much as
didn't
anyone
just do
else's."
it. Like, at this point, I don't
This
know why
is-
he is so adamant about this. He's
you
been
know-
repeating it every single
You know,
time.
credit where it's due. That's actually a consistent part of his character, and it's why he's so conflicted.
Yeah.
And I think they actually... I mean, it's a lot less subtle, admittedly, but at least
Yeah.
it's still in character. At least this is still consistent. He would prefer to be a painter.
Yeah.
But and you know, paint things, but the problem is he also feels this sense of duty
I
towards
wish people would
his family.
stop bullying him over it, though, because, like, every character he has a sport with,
He's
they're
like,
like,
oh, you want to paint, don't you?
you just want to paint.
You want to paint.
I'll be honest, Ignatz.
You're a closeted painter.
You're so bad at being a knight. You really should just cut and run and be a painter.
Yeah, just paint instead.
That conviction has only grown with every battle. Ah, that must have sounded so arrogant. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassing myself.
All right. If you're gonna make it that clear you don't regret your choice, then
Finally.
I'll stop pestering you. But this war is gonna end one day. Why not keep your dreams alive?
He was
for when it
doing this
does?
before it was a war.
Yeah.
B support on my Sith. What was the C support?
I can't remember. I've seen so much.
I need to speak with you.
She presumably ran in. Ignatz was like chilling out. He said, "Yeah, I mean, you know, you're like cute. You're like a
child?
You're like a."
You think I'm a child?
And then she ran off. You know.
Ah, oh, Lysithia.
Good job. You were
quite
scared by a
scare there.
4'11" like white-haired girl.
Do you remember last time we spoke about our parents?
When you told me how you wanted to do something for them.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I
that.
remember. Does that mean there's something I can help with?
No. However,
The way you acted when we spoke
Is
has
it
been
the
weighing
case
on
that you
me.
want to be a painter instead of a knight?
Oh no, she better not.
I got the impression you are somehow pushing yourself too far.
Maybe you should be a painter instead of a knight.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. What would make you think that?
There it is again. Something is going on.
Because he's
with
incredibly
you,
sus.
And I think I know just
He acts like he has
that you
5
wanna be a
bodies under his shed.
painter. Oh no, she knows about the bodies.
No, she knows about those.
along with your brother,
that face.
Oh, you
she knows.
I told you, Ignatz. I told you couldn't keep doing this, and look what's happening now.
Lysithea, I just don't tell anyone. I don't want to have to make it 6. She's just wrong. She just accidentally got it wrong.
You wanted to take over.
She got it wrong.
Oh, she doesn't know about the body.
Failed skill check. Oh my god! Oh no!
The big Nancy's a serial killer theory is coming true before our eyes.
He's so calm now. He's just like, oh.
No, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Really? And yet you know so much about paintings, silverware, tea, and other kinds of merchandise. Well, it seems I have miscalculated. I thought you became a knight solely due to your family's wishes.
You're not wrong.
Huh? What?
This is hilarious. We literally just had a supporter.
If we clicked through this faster, we could have taken a clip of that.
Press ZL right now. We can scroll up. Let's see. Here we go.
Well, no, that's not. I did it because I wanted
Let's
to.
go scroll down. There was a better one for that. There's definitely a better one for that.
I don't regret becoming a knight, and I didn't do it just for my family's sake. I mean, wait, that's not what I meant.
Well, it seems I have miscalculated.
You're not wrong about that.
I mean, wait, that's not what I meant.
Well, it
It's like
seems I
he's-
miscalculated.
It's like he knows we're watching, and he's like, "Oh wait, that wasn't consistent."
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Well,
no,
it seems I
no,
miscalculated. I thought you had 5 bodies under the shed outside the camp.
You're not wrong about that. I mean, wait, that's not what I meant.
Aha! So there is something you'd rather be doing.
Well, yes.
Set your worries aside, Ignatz. I have
She's
a
going to
proposal.
become a serial killer with him. That's so romantic.
You do?
Yes. You should come to Ardelia territory and get started on what you
God, she's so
truly
good.
want
What
to
is
do.
with 3
I
hopes?
can arrange for you to come and go as you please, and we may even be able to provide you with
So
other forms
hold on
of
a second.
assistance as
Can
necessary.
we just mention that not 1 but 2 of the 5 great lords of or at least heirs to the 5 great lords of Leicester
Yeah.
have personally come up to this guy and in one case made him a knight despite the fact that and in the other case just said, "Oh, well, if you come to my territory, I'll just fund your whatever plans."
Yeah.
She doesn't even know he wants to be a painter. She's like,
she
"Yeah, I'll
knows.
just fund your whatever plans."
I think credit where it's due. I'll actually be honest here. This is a really weird thing to suddenly be like actually rather observant on, but I will be honest in saying, where was it? Yeah, and you know so much about paintings, silverware, tea. Those 3 things.
And other kinds of merch.
Painting, but think about it. Paintings, he knows about that because he wants to be a painter. Silverware and tea are 2 big things that Lawrence really likes. So he probably would know about a lot about that
just
because
by
we know
diffusion.
Yeah, he'd of course know about that because he's effectively his butler. So of course he'd know a lot about tea and stuff. Because when Lawrence says, "Oh, get me the Bergamont du," get me my Bergamont du Schadenfreude and the matching tea set.
Bergamont de Schadenfreude.
When he says that, then Ignatz has to know what that is. So that weirdly enough, that's one thing I will just praise out front and go, yeah, that's fair. That was weirdly
I
observant.
detect notes of Graf's sea lily in this.
Of course, my lord.
That was the sipping noise. I actually ran out of water.
Really? Well, I'm certainly happy
Yeah,
to hear
come
that,
back to
but-
my territory.
but can it wait until the war
I'll
is
fund
over?
your whatever problems.
I still have a job.
It can't because
Fund
this
your
is, a B,
whatever
this is a B
plans.
support and there's no A support, so you're not
Are
going to
there
take her
even
up on
paired
that.
endings in this game?
I don't think there are.
I'd feel bad for Lawrence if I just threw all of that away. I mean, he's the
Bro,
one
he
who
had no
nominated me
business
after all.
making you a knight.
Yeah, like you don't even have an education, bro.
He had no
You
business
have 2
making
months
you a
of
knight.
education.
You didn't finish Garrick Mac.
You always take your responsibilities so seriously. Do you never put
Coming from
yourself
you,
in
that
the
is
mirror,
coming,
love?
yeah, coming from you, that's really weird.
Still, I suppose that is a rather admirable
It's
trait.
weird because she's usually rather self-aware about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Wait until the war is
I
over.
think
That
she's
feels a little
really just
inconsistent.
being a child at this point.
Until then, hold on to your dreams.
Ganbare.
Okay?
You may.
Never give up.
I will, Lysithea. And thank you. I feel like a new light is starting to shine.
Calm
on
down,
my
buddy.
life.
Jesus.
I don't know what will happen to
Wait, she just made a false promise.
Why, Cynthia, how could you?
Still, if I end up a commoner, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to help him start his new merchant
What?
business. That is what he wanted to do.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm not even in the room.
What the bloody hell was that? And that's the B support. It's weird because that feels like such an excellent setup for an A support.
She totally.
Of like him finding out and then being like, hey, I've heard that things aren't going all right in Ordelia territory. I just want you to know, I don't mind if like, I'm okay with, so you don't have to like stress out over like trying to fund my whatever plans.
She totally went like, "Oh, I'll help you, and maybe you can sign this contract to say that you'll absolutely always help me in case my bank account gets low." You know, she's just there thinking, "I'll have a little, just in case, like
Cheeky little
everything,
caveat.
just in case everything goes wrong in Ordelia territory."
Who, me?
Me? Oh me?
Oh me?
Oh my?
Oh me, oh my.
The fight starts now.
But yeah, like, isn't that funny?
Stay safe.
Yeah, that is.
It's just, it's perfect for an A.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. I was like, but it just sounded like that's what they were going with. And they weren't.
And then my sister goes like, oh well, yeah, you know, I was thinking like, even if it doesn't come to that, I can just, even if Ordelia territory goes down, I don't mind like starting up a merchant business with you. And he's like, what? Merchant business?
Yeah.
He's like, what?
I'm a painter.
You're a painter?
I'm a painter. I actually made bank. I went like.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
I'm actually a professional chess player.
I'm actually a professional chess player.
Let's get started.
But no, that's where that ends for some reason.
Yeah, that was it. That was everything we needed.
Bizarre!
What an amazing support.
So the support ends on him being like, yay! I'll get to be a painter after this is over.
Rate that support, everyone. Rate
No,
that
that
support.
support is going in the poop tube. That is going down the loo. That is going down the
Poopy
bed.
tube.
Yeah, poopy tube. What was it? What actually happened? What did we learn about either character?
I don't know. I think everything's hazing over for me at this point.
What we learned about that character, what we learned about the characters there, is that like,
I'm not going to die yet. Lysithea is such a weird.
I'm not gonna die yet.
I won't die yet.
But what it means is that she's like
Not very
not
observant.
observant and a little bit. It's not great to be making promises you can't keep.
Bit ditzy.
Yeah. I bet you've killed the guy before I run up there.
Face my comrades after this.
That is correct.
Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Ooh, look.
Goddess,
Oh, a
please let their
drink.
spirits
Do you think
rest in
Marianne's got her depression back?
Mountain Dew.
Wait, really?
Bless the Lord for this Mountain Dew.
I actually thought it might have been for a sec because we were on mountain.
peace. I'm holding everyone back.
Has Marianne actually, like, what has happened to Marianne?
Not really what I was hoping
Oh yeah,
for.
me when I played this game. That was the saddest ha 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 ha. You, like, if you can't tell how false that was, that's
I'm thinly veiling the pain of like
You weren't even like,
seeing the trailer and freaking out over how excited I was to see another Fodlan game.
I was literally jumping up and down. I was giddy.
Yeah. It was beyond belief.
And here we are with another Fodlan trailer, and all I'm thinking of is...
I swear this map is in Fire Emblem Warriors 1.
I will show you true nobility.
Holy shit. What? You just unlocked something in my brain.
Oh yeah.
I think you just unlocked, like,
The fight starts now.
Wow.
I'll show you how my hard work has paid off.
You can rely on me.
An assassin squadron is advancing on the brawler.
Assassin squadron.
Shall we take up position here?
Yes,
Wait,
go.
that wasn't it. What was it?
What?
Oh, it was Thug. That was it. I was like, oh, assassin class is going on the brawler. Not Majima and Kiryu.
I thought you were saying, I thought you were mentioning Brigand. The fine house name of Brigand. Don't forget Brigand.
Never forget Brigand.
He never let it out. He said he'd never let down his house. He won't sully his good name, Brigand.
Another squadron has appeared. It's advancing on the brawler. No, not the brawler.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
At least the bandit is trying to carve a swath through the battlefield. Can you believe how little Blizzard has? Only 4 durability loss? That's crazy. You know it's dire when we're just talking about random game mechanics.
I mean, usually we get to talk about random game mechanics.
Yeah.
For ludonarrative harmony purposes, if nothing else. But in this case, it's just a bit like...
I honestly... I feel like I can't wait for Fortune's Leave. I don't know in what sense anymore.
You underestimated me.
In the sense that...
Your sheer talent captivates me, Leslie.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, look, but like I am feeling so much like,
Under our control.
oh no. I hope it's not, you know.
Hope it's not so bad. Or well, it's more likely to be bad than it is to be good.
Sadly, I'd be kind of... I mean, if certainly if they've got a similar team to this game, I'd have to agree with you.
It's either the similar team to this game, or a similar team to the people who made Engage.
Alright.
Just think about that for a second.
Typically do not show my back.
And let all the hope leave your heart.
Yeah, if I had access to people who... If I had access to a poll, I would say... Guys, time for a poll. Who thinks it's going to be awesome sauce, amazing, and who thinks it's going to be bad sauce?
Plenty of people are willing to eat the slop that they serve them. But, you know, I'm not here to... Okay, actually, you know, my bad. My bad. My bad on that one. Yeah, because I'm being peaked to people who like things.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
I should not be being peaked to people who like things.
Don't like things. Hate everything, guys. That's the moral of this story.
No. What I mean is, like, as we said on the Tyrion stream, there's nothing wrong with liking something that's bad.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I don't.
If you do like things that are bad, more power to you. Just don't pretend that they aren't bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there is a difference between.
If you like this game.
Good, but not enough.
No, calm down, Lawrence. If you like this game, fine. All power to you.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
I only mind if you say that this is The Great Gatsby 2.
Yeah, if you say this is well written, then you're now that's a falsehood. You're now saying.
It's the difference between making a preference. I can't dictate your preferences at all.
Yeah.
I can't.
But we can dictate when
no
you
one
make
can
truth
dictate
claims.
your preferences. Your preferences are your own. That's it. End of.
But when you make a truth claim...
But if you say, hey, this, then I'm going to go,
Yeah,
hold on.
there's a difference between saying, I like this game versus this game is good. I like this game, I can't refute you on that, nor would I want to try.
Yeah, absolutely.
This game is good. If I disagree, I will try to refute you. That's the long and short of it. And in much the same way, you can do the same in reverse for us. If you think, if you think that there is something salvageable about this game, be my guest. Drop a comment, drop a Discord, whatever.
Say whatever, but you know, make sure to do it with evidence.
Make sure to do it with evidence, and if you do so, know that I have no ill will towards you if you do like the game.
Yeah, absolutely not. Not trying to drag anyone who likes things.
Yeah.
Like things all
like
you want.
whatever you like.
If you want to get into a discussion on whether or not it's good or not, then we're talking about evidence, not feelings.
Yeah.
I like this, you like that, that's fine. We can both go our separate ways and say fine. But, you know, you can't say, you know, I like women, you like men. That's to anyone out there who likes men.
I think you kind of spaghettied that one.
Yeah, but you know, yeah, bottom line is, if you whatever you like, you like. But if you want to get into an argument on, well, actually, no, I'm not getting into an argument on whether or not men and women are better. I think they're equal.
Yeah, that would be a little weird.
Calm down, guys. But yeah, I'm all here for a discussion about whether or not something's good.
Let's hurry. There's no time to
What was the grandma pants underneath that skirt? What's it?
Dude.
No. It got shoved in my face as she came on screen. Okay, I'm hold on. Let's move on quickly. What is this?
What do you mean, what is this?
Why is there exclamation mark?
I imagine those are the ones we didn't go to last time.
But I went to the waterfront with her.
Things are a lot simpler with you. I mean that in a good way.
Oh, here's the spooky walk animation now. I find that so weird.
I found it very weird because
she
ended up...
lake. Serenity hangs thick in the air. You can almost taste it.
It's so peaceful here. It makes it easy to forget we're in
say
the
that
middle
last
of
time?
war.
Oh. Encounter! The water is crystal clear, in a way you only thought possible in stories. Your mind relaxes at the sight of countless fish and an abundance of aquatic flora. Suggest you go fishing, suggest you play in the water.
Let's play in the water like little kids!
What?
That sounds so fun. I mean, that would be so improper. I'm not a child, you know.
I don't wanna. I know no want to. What is life? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more.
It's like... God damn.
Alright, let's ask about your preferred fighting style.
Obviously, I'm incredibly skilled in magic. But I also have a talent for coming up with
I
clever
will
strategies.
say, this is consistent with the fact that she has... Of course, she has... in Three Houses, she has... talent at... reason magic. I don't know if she has faith magic. I think she might have faith magic as well. So she reason and faith magic and authority,
and
which is related to. Wait a minute, is she a lord? Authority and sword.
Yeah, authority and sword. Checks out.
Commend that, express admiration, or get competitive over it.
I think it's express admiration because you don't have admiration. We have to think about what's the least childlike. Get competitive over it. I don't think she'll like. Commend that is too much like good job, little kid. Express admiration. You only have admiration for people who are older than you, right? She laughs at me, not with me.
I find the mercenary lifestyle fascinating. It's a world that's so far removed from my own.
So you can teach her if she wants. Say there's freedom but also danger. Say it's a world. It's not a world to just peek into.
What do you think?
I got no idea.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
From Freedom, but also danger.
There you go, everyone. I have a little bit of a way with words.
You know, I really liked how you planned that. The strategy was amazing.
Yeah, no, I might be Claude.
Yeah. I think you're definitely smarter than Claude.
What do you like?
Talk about their likes.
I like canopies. Yes, tree canopies are just so lush.
I like
Don't you agree?
Oh, okay, so as a Brit, that was really weird for me because I did immediately default to, well, they're called sweets. So I just thought she was going to say canned goods or something.
I like canned goods.
I like canned goods.
Candy.
I like
Tree canopies are
I just love canned sardines. Does anyone else love that? Canned lemons too, damn.
Call her out,
Call her
be
out,
shocked
wow.
or laugh.
I'm going to call her out.
Do it, who cares?
Objection, I call you out on that BS.
This time she didn't like getting called out. The conversation fizzled.
It's been a while since I've been able to relax like that. It wasn't half
One of these
bad.
days I'll actually get a perfect chain on one of these and we'll get to, you know, harass them.
Yeah, like just like in Three Houses, you get to harass them after you.
Yeah, you can just look around them and they go, what are you doing? And you just have to question, is Byleth, or in this case Sheds, actually just like looking around? Oh, those two people are still getting like harassed by that wyvern.
Yeah, maybe they're okay. Maybe they're not okay. Who knows? Who cares? Let's leave.
Claude
Bye-bye.
doesn't.
Claude doesn't care if his whole country gets sacked by the enemy soldiers.
Claude's stratagem has isolated the Imperial invaders. Now it's time for you to tighten the net, cut off their escape, and hopefully convince them to surrender. Besieging the... Well, what we're sieging them when they're not in the castle.
They're not in the castle. You can't siege something that isn't in a castle. The whole point of a siege is that you're sieging
I
their
guess
castle.
technically you
What are
can
talking
siege
about?
something else, but I just don't know what the point would be of calling it
how
a
long?
siege.
Fucking game.
What? Ooh!
Lord Ferdinand, I've brought an envoy from the Alliance.
What the hell?
What the hell? What?
Holtz came like out of my mouth. I feel like he just spawned in. Like I feel like one of those, you know, one of those minion spawning enemies. You know, they just start vomiting out little ones.
Oh, like, yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself, sir. My name is Holst Sigisvald Goneril.
It is an honor to meet you. Even those of us from the Empire have heard tales of your valor. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, and this army is
You
under
got to
my
say the
command.
thing.
I am Ferdinand.
I can't fault my man. God
What's
rest
up?
his soul.
Forever in our hearts.
Rest
Billy
up.
Kametz.
I come as a representative for the Leicester Alliance. I'm sure you can guess what I'm planning to say.
You are here to ask for our surrender, I take it.
Your army is surrounded with no hope of victory or retreat. There would be no dishonor in laying down your arms.
Ferdinand's about to be like, I can't just give up now. No, after all the children I've kidnapped. Holst's like, what? Children?
The what?
Oh, you know, well, what, did you think we wouldn't?
Oh my god, there's 17 chapters.
I don't know why you had to just let us know that now while we were feeling it, you know, really in the groove. Come on, guys.
Sorry.
Oh. Imagine they did just surrender. That'd be so nice. We wouldn't have to do the chapter.
So the Empire
Oh.
declined our terms? I guess that's not a complete surprise.
It's a little strange with that. Oh, they're waiting for for Geralt's.
Yeah.
So Geralt all over the place.
It was as if he didn't even
No,
consider
he did,
the
obviously.
possibility. Perhaps he'd have regarded
He
it as a
literally
affront
went.
to his pride
He
as a
literally
noble of the
went.
Empire.
Like, he put his head down and considered it. Yeah, that's the angry face, but he put his head down and went, that doesn't mean that he wasn't considering it.
Yeah, he didn't even consider it, bro.
He's really
Well,
willing
you
to
see,
throw away the
Hostile
lives of those
liar.
who serve
Oh my
him
god,
just
I'm
for
about to crash out. I'm about to crash out.
I'm
Holy
going to take
shit.
that off the screen before... I'm going to take that off the screen before Rad actually crashes out
I
full
believe
on.
they've steeled
I
themselves
think I
for
just
a
felt my
full
blood
death.
pressure like
Yeah,
spike
yeah. They need to
20% or something.
We'd need to not see that.
Oh my god.
This is
Oh
one of those
my God.
cases where I'd be like, okay, no one talk about that. No one talk about that.
Let's just not talk about that fucking line. That was what a hypocritical bastard. How fucking dare you, Claude? How
Yeah.
fucking dare you
Ooh.
with considering what you've done.
Not without
Oh.
exception, of course. One of his officers was
Oh, that'd have been
hiding
Burn Her
under a
Deader.
table.
Burn her dada.
and I noticed some dispirited souls.
Imagine they just tie her to like a cross and then set a campfire and then like I mean what if I shouldn't have let that thought out. God. I was just thinking, well, what if Ferdinand goes the way of Edelgard and just sacrifices her for some sort of weird morale boost?
Hiding under a table. That has to be Bernadetta. I mean, who else could it be?
Hear me out!
Since we couldn't convince Ferdinand to give up on this desperate last stand, we have no choice but to give him what he wants.
What's going on?
If we win this battle, the Alliance will finally be back to where it was
Yes,
before
we
the
wasted.
Empire invaded.
After you let the Empire invade instead of just defending.
Oh, we wasted all
the
that
Great
time.
Bridge of Murden, you moron, you doorknob-licking fool, you window-suckling scrub. All like, what is that? Episode like 3, 4, and 5. We wasted on doing all that.
Yeah.
No matter who you face on the battlefield, hold nothing back. Hit them with everything you've got.
Friend Ferdinand. God, I think we might actually be able to do this.
Yep, absolutely. Wait, what the hell's that?
Oh, I don't know. Says we can't do it though. Why don't you back out and check the map and see if there's anything you missed?
Huh? I'm confused.
Well, what's the problem? That thing was right there and you didn't click on it. Oh.
You must complete all side missions in the area. Done. 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 What?
What's that thing over there?
Is this a side mission too? I'll do the extra quest because maybe we'll get. Say, I'm very nervous that's a persuade thing, and I don't want that to. You know.
Wait, what's the mission? It's actually they'll
Route the
tell
enemy.
us. It's just a route.
Yeah, just kill those
Two enemies.
Two demonic beasts.
Oh,
it
easy
seems.
peasy.
They're yellow troops, so I think they're demonic beasts. So it's probably.
Hope this is one of those easy
I hope
wins.
this is one of those easy wins.
Yeah, it's just demonic beast, you know. Average stuff. Day in the life, you know. This is what Foden. This is the. Nah, I tell you what. This is what Foden. This is what Foden likes. Fodenlands, if you will. This is what they have to deal with on a daily basis. This is what's coming after them in their gardens. 40 to 50 feral demonic beasts charging.
Oh, and we're done.
No, we're not.
Oh.
No,
And we're done.
Wait, what?
That thief was one of them.
You can't switch up on us and say that thief was a demonic beast.
Thieves are demonic beasts, Spikey.
That is a... Okay. D, don't call... Nah, come on. I know we didn't kill... Oh, we killed like 3 people, but like, isn't killing 46 people...
Well, it's amazing what a little bit of bloodshed can do, to be honest.
Wouldn't you rather I killed 46 people than 546 people? Did we just get like 7 rusted weapons?
Well, what did you expect to get? Decent weapons from a flipping demonic beast?
No, but those are like rarer than the normal weapons. What the hell happened there?
Okay, so maybe that...
What's going on?
Wait, did we not do the side mission? Was there a side mission?
There wasn't, because it was just an extra quest thing. Right, okay. Am I going loopy or...
capture reward.
Does Anna count? Do you think Anna counts?
No, it's one of those things where, you know, when there's a side mission in the middle of the map and it's like, dun 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 dun. God, there's a support. Rest assured.
Don't pass this by. Welcome.
I think we cooked on that. Let me just double check.
Who is that in the big plate armor talking to the Dark Mage? Whoa. Let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Yeah.
Come back soon.
We'll just, you know. Oh, I don't know where my storehouse is. Ah, there. You need more health. I'll take strength. You need more magic.
Oh, shame. Although, rest assured,
I guess I'll
the
just
only
take
unit you can get in this is Bernadetta, so it's definitely not the case that...
Okay.
What's speed actually do?
I don't know.
Speed doesn't make you faster in this game, does it?
I just don't know. Anything random, I'm just giving to you. Just
Yay,
make
more
it,
magic.
blow everyone's eardrums out with that one.
ALL pomegranate.
It's like some ALL pomegranates. He likes pomegranates, not me. You should honestly use your things because you have a really high magic stat, and I think the only way you can use it is through.
But even thanks to this flipping crazy sword, I'm doing ridiculous damage with a string. Oh, defense, that was definitely needed.
Yeah, you have really bad defense. I just need to bump that up. Yeah. That ought to do it. You have higher health than me now.
I think we watch that support and then finish up.
Fair enough. Oh,
Lawrence
here we go.
Balthus.
Lawrence and Balthus. Here we go. Ooh.
Here we go. Right, let's do this.
Hey, just
Oh
the
my
guy
god,
I wanted
buy
to
this
see.
tent and this shed again.
Ah, Balthus, do you need me?
Yep. Got some hush hush stuff.
Oh,
I
he's
wanna
gonna
talk to
sell
you
him
about.
some, you know.
So let's go
Selling him
somewhere
some
private.
drugs, maybe?
Goodness.
Drugs, it's
whatever
drugs,
could it be?
Lawrence. He's trying to sell you drugs.
It must be serious if we need
This
to
isn't a
discuss
private
it in
setting, it's
private
just
setting.
it's just that weird like towery bit on the right side of camp.
So, what do you know about the Claw
What?
investigation?
I fear I have no idea what you are
The
talking
Claude
about. Did this
investigation.
request come from my father?
Oh, we're so lucky they didn't call it files.
Yeah, I figured you
Bruh.
might be in the dark.
Indeed, this is the first I have heard of it. Though I believe he may have spoken to me once regarding something similar.
It
Still,
blows my
I am
mind that
surprised he
his...
would ask such a thing
Can you
of
hide the UI?
Yeah.
It blows my
how
mind
do
that
you
his
even
rose
know
isn't
my
even a
father?
real rose.
I know you've been talking about it every single time you've seen it.
Because it looks like a rose.
Well, it's
But
just
then you
painted
look
well.
closer and it's just...
A metal plate.
I don't know why it isn't a rose.
Why? It'd be
What?
hard to put a living rose thing there.
I don't
Like
know,
what?
it's weird. It
It's
feels
supposed
like
to be
it
plate
should be a
armor.
rose.
I mean, clearly it's supposed to be one of those. I think it needs to be a bit bigger, personally. For it to, I think it's fine because they didn't want it to be too big, but it needs to be bigger if it wants to be one of those like armpit guards that they have. They put like a wheel there.
Yeah.
Because you obviously can't actually put plate armor in that crevice because then if you lower your arm, you're just stabbing yourself with your
Yeah.
plate mail.
Best you can do is put some
But
chainmail
if you
on
put
it.
something in front of it, then you can move your arm, and that like circular disc will guard like, them from just stabbing you in there.
You know I've borrowed a lot of money from all kinds of folks, right? Well, your pops is on that list.
You borrowed money from a count?
I'm as broke as can be, so he put me to work to pay it back. That's how I ended up looking into Claude.
This kind of feels like he just employed you as a spy.
Yeah.
I think that was around the time I decided to hide under
You
Garrick
mean in
Mach.
Abyss? You mean in the Ashen Wolves?
I am relieved to hear you know him for surprisingly normal
How
reasons.
is that
That's
normal? He gives a lot of money to people and then makes them spy?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Still, I wonder why my father would lend money to a
That is
police
incredibly
mercenary
harsh
such as yourself.
considering he actually is, you know, of noble blood.
Yeah.
Just gonna ignore that last
In
part,
fact,
huh?
He's
Now I
of
know
such
what a phrase
noble
like
blood
father like
Yep.
son
that
comes
he
from.
is, one, he has a crest, and two, in Three Houses, everyone's base class is either noble or commoner, depending on...
Yeah, he has noble.
He is noble. He is classed as noble. And bear in mind, Mercedes is classed as a commoner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll answer your question. I may not look it, but I actually used to be a noble.
You, a noble? Pray, keep your jests
How
in
did you
check,
not
sir.
know him? Holst
Yeah,
knew
he's a good
him
friend of
personally.
Holst.
No joke. The full name's Balthus von Albrecht. I'm surprised you didn't know. Claude and Hilda both did.
Does this mean you have connections with Lord Holst?
Oh wait! Oh! I now all of a sudden realise that thing about the lady of the house.
Yeah.
That was his mother.
And the young baron.
And the young baron is his younger brother. Who is the noble. That's such a crazy detail to have. So crazy, I'd literally forgot that Albrecht, and I just forgot that entire thing.
Yeah, I forgot that was his surname as well.
I mean, it checks out with their characters because you know his mother was very overbearing and self-serving, and his younger brother's a bit like trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, we're old buddies. I was the heir to my house too, so we got to see.
So yeah, that's honestly. Sometimes they come out with crazy amounts of detail suddenly in there, and then they can't even get the hair color of the Nabateans right.
Yeah,
it's so bizarre to me.
An heir? Goodness me! I apologize for my ignorance. To think a boorish man so lacking in honor and grace would be a noble.
Hey, easy. I'll have you know I was actually the lord of the house. It wasn't till after I inherited the title that I left.
It wasn't until after I inherited the title
for the time being
that I left.
And I feel I now understand your relationship.
What?
Sorry, so you are the noble, you are the lord of the house.
He just kind of abdicated afterwards.
He just kind of walked off, and then is that consistent? I don't even know.
You just
The Ashen Wolves are kind of retconny in their own way.
Yeah, obviously, but yeah. Absolutely, no, I do agree.
Such a thought staggers the imagination, but I...
Still, you better think twice about that brutal honesty of yours. Especially since you're gonna be the Count someday.
You may be right. Thank you.
Lauren's really that brutally honest with everyone?
Yeah, I don't know about brutal honesty.
I feel like he just misspeaks a lot, but he's not really brutally honest. He usually says what he doesn't mean.
Yeah.
So, not really brutal honesty, and more he's bad at getting the point across in the way he wants. Anyway. Center myself there. Come on. I'm trying to finish here, calm down.
What was up with that NPC?
Just wanted to be in shot for the end.
Well, anyway, you're closing it off, so close it off.
You always close off. You close it off.
You're the one who said I'm finishing up here.
You told me okay. Well, we're finishing up. Solid stuff. There you go. That was episode 6 of Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. The plot has once again baffled us. I don't know what to say. I mean, like, that's baffling.
Okay.
But, what you said I could do it, and now you don't want me to do it.
Well, I just feel like you were just, like, deliberately, like, doing a bit, you know?
No, this is me dead-ass doing it. Calm down. Alright, but anyway, yeah, that's the end of the stream. Boom. Next time, more of Claude's bullshit. It'll be, not this time next week, but, you know...
Same time next
week. So, not now, not at 11 GMT, but at 7 GMT until 11 GMT. On Monday. And Sunday, we are looking at Tyrion Cuthbert. If that's your cup of tea, join us for that. Tyrion Cuthbert.
Ace Attorney-like indie visual novel. Sunday. 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Ooh.
Wait, did I say 1 p.m. to 1 p.m.?
No, you said 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. I just
1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
it, you know?
GMT.
Ooh.
Thanks.
The last bit of my energy is coming out now.
Thanks so very much for watching. Drop a like if you feel like it.
Drop a comment if you want to say. Yeah, if you want to say anything about Claude.
But most importantly, analyze everything you see. It's called overanalyzing game stories, but you can't overanalyze.
Yeah.
You can only underanalyze, but never underanalyze.
Never underanalyze. Only overanalyze. And don't overanalyze to the point where you don't like things. Only overanalyze to the point where it's game stories. Wait, no.
Well, the thing about overanalyzing.
So that was a bad name drop. Let me try again.
If you analyze something to the point where you don't like it, then you discovered that you never really liked it to begin with.
Probably true.
That's all, right? Because, like, if you're like... okay, like, let's put it this way. There's a thing, and you go like, oh, I love this thing because of this character. I really like this character's arc. And then you look into the character and their arc, and then it turns out it's not as good as you thought, and it's like, oh, I didn't actually like this then. I liked the idea that I had in my head of this. But now that I've found out what it actually is, I don't like it anymore.
Anyway, shout out to Sheds, shout out to Claude's brain, and...
He's what? He has one?
Shouts to Claude's